Well, good evening, everybody. It is Monday night. My name is Native, and you have tuned into the Native Tribe Urban Media Channel. This is a little thing we do on Monday evenings called I'll Do It on Monday. And I thank you all for helping me to do it on Monday. I appreciate everybody that came through. How's your Monday going? How was the weather? We had warm weather today. I take that back. We had, what was it? Rainy weather today. It was kind of drab, but it wasn't cold, so it was okay. Hope everybody's having great weather wherever you are. I am here, okay? Not in the best of moods, particularly. I will say to my moderators, please, 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 watch for any trolls tonight because I'm not in the mood. As they said in the climax song, don't slap me because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood, y'all. So we're going to get through this. Tonight, I just said I don't feel like listening to Sonya. So we're going to do Ernesto and Dre call. We're going to talk about, it's Dre talks about an interview. Ernesto says he went off on Tasha K. So we're going to follow this path after the Tasha K interview. And yeah. And we're going to see how Dre responds to Nesto going off on Tasha K. All right. It is Monday night. I'll do it on Monday. Let's see who is doing it with me. I got up first. Delicate Dale is in the building. Says, let's get down tonight. Let's do it, Delicate Dale. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is in the building. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is a part of the Native Tribe Notorious Mod Squad. Indeed, handling all the things behind the scenes. Thank you so much for what you do. I also have in the house Southside Chi-Town. Hello, Southside Chi-Town. How are you? Seniors Need Love too is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm here for the shenanigans. Thank you so much for being here for said shenanigans. We will get into them momentarily. The only black but not bitter is in the house. My hero with flames in the chat. How are you? Yee, aka Abuelita says, hello, Native mods and fam, ready for drags and laughs. We are going to have drags and laughs. It is going to happen tonight. Jay Blake in the house says, hey, Native in chat. Hello, Jay Blake. Thank you so much for being here. Science Boot says, I've been waiting. And where is Detective V? Look, V, let me tell you where a good guess is. Okay, I don't know her exact locations, but a good guess is going to be packing. Okay, that's going to be an amazing guess. Packing, because she is up to her neck. But my friend V Lenore, if you are listening, please know that it's going to be okay. Just breathe and take it one step at a time. All right. But that's probably where Detective V is. Shirley's Divorce Finally says, hello, chat. I'm ready. Hello, Shirley's Divorce Finally. Thank you so much for being here. Ms. HLS is in the building. Hello, Ms. HLS, my dialogue coach. Glad that you could be here because it's going to be some yip yaps and yimmies on this call. All kind of slave talk, all kind of plantation lingo. I might need your help, Ms. HLS. Okay. Anissa Ali is in the building, says, hey, good evening, everyone. I ran in here so fast, I forgot to take my shoes off. Let me go back out and take them off. Anissa Ali, I wish that you would teach Shay B how to be courteous like this. I'm just saying. I don't even know if Shay B's here. But Shay B, if you are here, take a look at what Anissa Ali did, okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here, Anissa Ali. My Red is in the building, says, my brother, Native, and family. I have drinks and snacks for the furnace and the pit. All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Marietta. No snacks allowed at the pit, though. I got Coffee's Brewing in the building. It says, hello, 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 hello. Coffee is brewing. How are you doing? Portia Matthews is in the house. Says, everyone can't wait for today's show. Well, Portia Matthews, it is here, and we will conduct our business accordingly. Minding Business is here. Says, hello, Native in chat. Hello, Minding Business. How are you? Sassy Sue in the building says, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Sassy Sue? I got Ms. Nisi in the building. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. I hope it's been a magnificent Monday for everyone. Well, I mean, I'm still here, Ms. Nisi. I'm still here. Let's see. I got Justin's mom in the house. Says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, Justin's mom. How are you? No, 504 in the house says, happy Monday, Native and Tribers. Hello, No 504. Glad you could be here. Virgo Cali, all the way from the west side, all the way in California, says hello, Native Tribe and Smokey. How are you doing? Ray Della Lewis is in the house. Hello, Ray Della Lewis. How are you? AK's POV has made it in on this Monday. Happy Monday, Native and Tribe. I hit the like button on my way in. Thank you, AK's POV. If you have not hit the like button, just take just a millisecond just to punch it, because doggone it, it means a lot to me. But thank you so much, AK's POV, for being here. Trina 2 is in the house. Hello, Trina 2. Thank you so much for being here. Pretty Frugal Diva in the building. Hello, Pretty Frugal Diva. Says, hey, y'all, finally caught alive. Yes, indeed, Pretty Frugal Diva, you are here. You are accounted for. Diva Ray in the building with flames in the chat. Rainbow is here. Says, hello, Tribe. Thanks for keeping me company while I do my homework. Absolutely, Rainbow. Good luck with the homework. DC Lively says, happy Monday Eve. Well, hello. Luna Brain Fireheart in the house says, good evening. Well, good evening to you. Aunt Natty is here, says, hello, Native and Tribe. Well, hello, Aunt Natty. Hope you're doing well. So, Shark Tank Life in the building. Looking forward to this live. This was the Mondayest Monday. I'm going to agree with you on that one, Shark Tank Live. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Off of me is here. Says, hey, nasty Native and Tribe. I'm not sure how I got to be nasty, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine off of me. I'll take it. I got Chi-Town Libra Mo says this morning in the shot. You had snow? Oh my God. That's why I live in the South. If I could be completely honest with you, that's why I live in the South. That's why I'm born, raised, bred, whatever you want to call it, down here in the South. We don't wake up in April to snow under most circumstances, okay? But Chi-Town Libra Mo, thank you so much for being here. Pink Pearls is in the building. Says happy Monday, Native and Tribe. Hello, Pink Pearls. How are you? I got Karen S in the building. Says, hey, Native mods and chat. Hello, Karen S. How are you? DC Live says it's been raining all day in the DMV and my office was cold as ice. Oh my God, sounds miserable. So glad that you are here. Glad that you made it through that. Thank you. Sense isn't common, says cold and rainy here in Detroit. Since it's common, since you were there in Detroit, did you know that Sonya used to work at a bar in the hood and they had a shootout on her first day? And when she said, what kind of place is this? And the owner said, yeah, well, did you know that? Yeah, that's the story she told us. She told us that story in Detroit. Y'all don't have security at the bars, is what she implied. But I don't know, since it's in common. I haven't been there. I haven't been to Detroit. I've never been to Detroit, but one day I'm gonna come up there so I can see if y'all got security at the damn clubs, because Sonya's got shot out the first day. Sounds like a lie. Since it isn't common, sounds like a lie. But thank you so much for being here all the way from Detroit. I do appreciate that. Golden Pearl in the building says, hey everyone. Hello, Golden Pearl. Talks with TK. Says, hey all. Hello to you. Pre-Pony Waller Williams says, hello, Native Tribe and chat. I hit the like as soon as I walked in the door. Pre-Pony Waller Williams, is that your real picture there? Is that you? That's you? That's you? Okay. All right. I see you. All glammed up. Let me look one more time. All glammed up. Okay. Justin's mom in the house said, thank God, no Sonya. No, look, let me tell you something. The way I'm feeling right now, no, we ain't doing Sonya. I'd be through this whole MacBook out the window if I had to listen to Sonya tonight. No. To the Bat Ball In says, hi, Native mods and chat. Hello to the Bat Ball In. How are you? Just Nikki says, hey, Native Hate Tribe, you saved me. My head was about to explode listening to Infamous Celia. By the way, Infamous Celia says she's sending a cease and desist against all GA blocker. A cease and desist. So what exactly is Miss Courtroom Blogger going to, what are we supposed to cease and desist? That's normally sent whenever there is something that is being used without permission. You would send a cease and desist. So that would mean that if she sent it to me, okay, over here at the Native Tribe, what exactly would she be blocking or ceasing and desisting? She's so damn dumb, Just Nikki. I promise she is. She is so damn dumb. But Just Nikki, you're not dumb. And that's why you're over here with the intelligent people, with the beautiful people, the beautiful ones. Thank you, Just Nikki, for being here. Damn Sylvia. Anyway, DC Lively, thank you so much for the super sticker. I do appreciate that. Thank you, DC Lively, for for helping the channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Miss Kim says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm in Atlanta for work. Despite the rain, it's still warmer than Chicago. Well, enjoy Atlanta while you are here, okay? Because I understand that there was snow in Chicago. Sonia B says, hey, y'all. Hey, Native. Hello, Sonia B. Thank you so much for being here. Ms. Riri 60 and Fabulous says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello. Let's get the shenanigans going. I'm with you. I am with you. And speaking of shenanigans, I got Jackson Tabasco in the house. Says, thank you for supporting the channel. Jackson Tabasco, a part of the Notorious Native Tribe Mod Squad. Thank you for everything that you do. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Shirley's daughter, Sky, says, I'm just trying to confirm if I can join the live today because y'all tried to kick me out yesterday. Who tried to kick you out? Shirley's daughter, Sky, who tried to kick you out? Point them out to me, because I don't play that. We ain't playing that. Yes, you can join the live. You are more than welcome to join the live. I appreciate you being here, Shirley's daughter, Sky. Don't let them people kick. If they kick you out, you let me know about it, because I don't know nothing about that. But Shirley's daughter, Scott, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Minding Business is in the house. Keisha Marie is here, says, hi, Native and fellow tribers. Hello, Keisha Marie. Tracy says, hi, Native. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Say Jay in the building says, hi, Native and all. Hello, Say Jay. Thank you for being here. G Creates is in the building with flames in the chat. Well, it's Diva Shawnee. Hello, Diva Shawnee. How are you? Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Love you right back, Diva Shawnee. Thank you so much for being here on this evening. Diva Shawnee says, Native, you are the hotness. Am I? Am I? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I got some people that would argue with you about that, Diva Shiny, but I appreciate you making me feel a little bit better on this dreary Monday. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. B-Ann says, good evening, tribe. Hello, B-Ann. Thank you for being here. Real said it's getting hot in here. It is real. It is. It's about to get a little hotter. S&W says, hey, fam. Hello, S&W. How are you? Let's see. Bridget Girl's in the building. Bridget Girl says, happy Monday, Native. Hello, Bridget Girl. How are you? I got retro in my fro here. Says, hey, Native. I received my prize today. It had my mailbox smelling good. Thank you. You are more than welcome, retro in my fro. Glad that you got it. Let's see. I got Jay Blake. Did I say hello to you? I think I did. Sonya's Booth says, infamous Sylvia called her Detective V. That's why? Is she in Ohio? How's she a detective for somebody that live in Georgia? This helps to get on my nerve. Y'all let her know what she called me, okay? So we can do a real deep dive, okay? Siri Colette in the building says, good evening, Native. She was off. I'm waiting to laugh. Well, thank you so much, Siri Colette. I appreciate that. Lexi the Law Nerd in the building says, hey, tribe, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too, Lexi the Law Nerd. I got Petty Patty in the house with flames in the chat. Hope you are doing well. Olivia Only says, hey, Native and Tribe. Well, hello, Olivia Only. How are you? CC in the building with says, hello, Tribe and Native. I'm ready to laugh. I'm glad that you are, because laugh is what we shall do. CW in the building says, good evening, everyone. Well, hello, CW. Loving Life is in the building, says, hello, Native and Tribe. What up, though? What up, though? Loving Life. What up, though? So I got it down. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Yeah. Okay. I got it. So Jet Black Straight is in the building. Miss HLS says it's cold in the South. Yeah, but it ain't wake up in April to snow cold in the South, Miss HLS. We ain't playing that. We ain't doing that. CJ says sometime it snows in April. I know, right, CJ? I know. That's a song. You know what, CJ? After Prince died, I promise you, I could listen to any Prince song except for that one. After he died, I could go back and listen to Purple Rain. I could listen to The Beautiful Ones. I could listen to any album. This song, Sometimes It Snows in April, I couldn't do it. I just could. It's just entirely too sad. It's a beautifully written song, but it is entirely too sad for everything that I had going on in March and April in my life. So it took me forever. I think I heard it for the first time maybe about a year ago. I just couldn't listen to it. It took me forever. Rossi's in the building, says hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, Rossi. How are you? Miss Boogie Down, representing that Boogie Down Bronx. In the building, says, hey, Native and Tribe, in the bushes on this manic Monday. All right, we'll enjoy the show from the bushes. All right. Justin's mom said that incident happened with Sonya in Detroit was in 1929. Was it between like Bugsy Siegel and the original Scarface? Al Scarface. What was his name? Alfonso Scarface, whatever his name is. Yeah, is that who was there? Yeah. Pre-Pointed Waller Williams, is your picture? Okay, I see you doing it today. Pre-Pointed Waller Williams. Don't you put that Sonya picture back up there. All right. Since Isn't Common said we had plenty of bars in the hood back in the 90s. Detroit is totally different now. It's beautiful here. Okay. I'm gonna have to come up there and check that out since it's not common. I do want to go up there and see Motown. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. Shark Tank Life says cease and desist these. I know that's right, because I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She always mad about something. I don't know what the hell is wrong with her. The one and only V. Lenore is in the building with flames in the chat. Hello, V. Lenore. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Hope you got my message. I don't want you to be stressed out, V. Lenore, because apparently Sylvia don't want folks to talk about her, even though she do stuff to make folks talk about her, and she ain't got the power to shut down people from talking about her. V, I don't know what the problem is. Now, if you know how to reach her, okay, you need to like reach out to her and tell her she's being a little bit outrageous. All right. If you have the ability as you are packing, if you find any extra combs, hot combs, hair rollers, okay, anything that can help that monstrosity that's on the top of her head. All right. I need you just to send it to her because she needs help right about now. She looked like she about to invent a time machine for her and Marty to go back to the future. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, V. Lenore. Now, I ain't no hair expert, but I did see Back to the Future a bunch of times, and she looked like Doc Brown. That's all I'm saying. But everybody, V. Lenore is in the house. If you did not catch V. Lenore's live earlier, please go check out my friend. She did a great job breaking down what is happening with Dennis. What's the other boy name? Jay the son, the other guy that Sylvia was stalking. I can't remember his name right now. Infamous Jay. I don't know them people. But y'all go check out my friend V. Lenore if you have not checked her out already. She does some really good stuff over there on her channel. She really does. London Pretty, New York City girl in the house says cheers. Hello, London Pretty, New York City girl. Cotton Candy Curls in the building says hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, Cotton Candy Curls. How are you? I got Only Me 23 in the building. Hello, Only Me 23. How's everything going with you? Coffee's brewing in the house. Shouting out V. Kind and Fun is in the building. Says hi, Native and Tribe. Hello, Kind and Fun. How are you? Myretta says, what did your girlfriend do? I need to talk to her. Myretta, no girlfriend in sight. None in sight. None in sight. Like, I mean, you take a stethoscope, a telescope. You could take a magnifying glass. You ain't gonna find none in sight. None. Shirley's daughter, Sky, says, they said I was too young, Uncle Native. It was all in fun. He was too young for what? We all grown in here. Shirley's daughter, Sky. Too young. You ain't too young. You can type. One time I had a whole stripper baby in here. You ain't too young. Hey, let's talk about it all. Is here. Says, hey, everybody. Hello. Hey, let's talk about it all. How are you doing? Linda's in the building. Says, good Monday evening, Native Tribe Urban Media. Smokey. Hello. Wendy Shy 73 says the twin is here. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Wendy Shy, the twin. T Baby 74 is in the building. Hello. Loving Life says, hey, hotness. Why? I'm not the hotness. Trust me, I'm really not. I got empirical evidence that I'm not. I'm really not. Not at all. Let's see. Miss 215 is in the building. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello. Let's see. Hello, Cat is in the building. Hello, Cat. How are you? Hello, Native and Chat. How are you doing? Let's see. Is everybody accounted for? Is everybody accounted for? Make it rain. NYC, Florida is here. Says, good evening, Native and Tribe. Well, hello. Steve Shoney says, you are the hotness because you keep these heifers away from my mom and Gilman's birthday. Well, I don't know what I did, Diva Shani. I don't know what I did. You got to show. Marvin was a worldwide phenomenon. You know, Diva Shani. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Pre-Pony Waller Williams says very sad song. It is absolutely a sad song, right? And you know, like the reason it took it so long is because my dad passed the first day of April in 2017, and my niece passed in April in 2007. So you know, when sometimes it snows in April before Prince died was a very sad song and meant a lot to me just on what the song is about. And then after Prince died, it just really hit home, and it took a long time before I could listen to that song again. So it is very sad. Tamara in the building says, "Hey everybody, hello Tamara, how are you?" Laker Girl has joined us on this Monday. Al Capone, yes indeed, that was who he was. Southside Chi-Town, a part of Chicago history, is Al Capone. Let's see. Okay, Make It Rain says, "I received my merch today. Love it. So glad that you love what we are doing at the Native Tribe Shop." Indeed. Pre-Pona Waller Williams said, "Yes, everyone from Cleveland looked like Mr. Sonya." It's the Mr. Sonya for me. Indeed. Let's see. Fact to Feather is in the house. Hello, Fact to Feather. Leela, not Layla, in the building. How are you doing, Leela, not Layla? And is everybody accounted for? Is everybody accounted for? Dana J is the boy name. Thank you. I knew it was J something. Global Tel Link. Global Tel Link is in the building. Gabby Garrell is also here. That girl has joined us. V. Lenore says, "Excuse me, no girlfriend. What am I, chopped liver?" No, you're not chopped liver. You're V. Lenore. And if I'm not mistaken, V. Lenore, you correct me if I'm wrong. You had two men on your panel today. I'm just saying. And in case y'all are wondering, in case y'all didn't see it, one of the two men was not me. Okay. All right. She's booed up with Dennis today. Okay. All right. So what am I, V. Lenore? Am I chopped liver? Huh? Yeah. All right. Don't get me started, V. Lenore, on what I had to go through and see today with you and Dennis up there all laughing and cahooting and coddling and all that other shit that y'all was doing today. Hey, V. Lenore, I'm a journalist. I'm the Hip Hop Inquirer. I'm the journalist. You know what I mean? I'm come up on your panel. Yeah, I heard all that, V. Lenore. Every last ounce of it. Okay? Chopped liver. Tam is in the building. Says, "Good evening, Native and Tribe." Hello, Tam. I got your friendly neighborhood cupcakes in the house. Says, "What's happening, everybody? Good to see you here." Penny Dud in the house says, "Good evening, Tribe." Hello. So glad that you're here. Good Judy's in the building. Good Judy says, "I'm here. What's up, y'all?" Hello. Chica's in the house says, "Hello. Happy Monday. Glad that you could make it." Keisha Love is also in the house. Karen S says, "What in Frederick Douglass is going on with that sucker?" Hey, I don't know, Karen S. I ain't like it at all. Okay, I didn't. Little Lady D in the building says, "Hi everyone." Well, hello, Little Lady D. How are you? Hope you are doing well. All right. Miss Lady says, "Native, not sure if you need to hear this. You are enough. You as kind. You as you are enough. You as kind. You as important." Mirroring your last thoughts. I appreciate that, Miss Lady. I really do. Thank you. Indeed, some throat toilet. What? In need some throat oil. God dog it. Y'all are too much, man. Anyway, says, hey, I'm late. Hey everyone. Hello. Jane says hi. Hello, Jane. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Let's see. Justin's mom says, "Did y'all see that woman in NYC get 2-piece?" No, I did not. I did not. Taze them hoes is in the building. I don't know how you got that name. I don't know where that name. I don't know how that came about. Building Blocks in the house says, "Nesto Shaka Shuffle Walk of Shame." How you doing, Building Blocks? Thank you so much for being here today. Shark Tank. I think everybody's accounted for. I think we've got Sunflower Babe TT is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Jay Blake says she was still screaming. Yeah, she was screaming my name because she wanted me to help Sylvia with some bullshit mouse. That's all it was, Jay Blake. Okay, that's all it was. She wasn't screaming it because she wanted me. Damn it. Erica Watson's in the house. Hello, Erica Watson. How are you? Natasha Razor Glam has joined us today. Says hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Kimmy K in the building says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. That dude 06 in the building says, hey, Native and Tribe and all. V did you dirty. I know she did. She do it all the time. But she think that because she cute, that she's can get away with anything. You know what I'm saying? That's how cute people be. They just think they can get away with anything. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Jacqueline J says Dennis still has not bought the address. That's true. That's true. Bella says evening. Behave tonight. Who, me? Who, me? Thirsty Rabbit in the building. Flames in the chat. I got Janetta in the house. Says I hope IS let Sonya put a ponytail in her head. I doubt if that's possible. PW is in the house. Hello, PW. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here, PW. Gail King in the house says, good evening, Native and Tribe. Have a great evening, everyone. Legacy Moan, True Crime and Mysteries, who should be somewhere asleep, is here. Says Legacy is shouting out to some folks in the chat. Real says, Native, don't be jelly. No, I ain't said. See, she the one brought it up, Real. You know, Miss V Lenore is the one that brought shit up. I'm just answering, Real. I'm just letting you know how I feel about that. Okay, all right. Happy to be happy's in the building. Says I'm here in the bushes. Thank you so much for being here. Happy to be happy. I do appreciate that. All right. Victoria in the building. Hello, Victoria. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Muffin 218 in the house says hello, everyone. Hello, Muffin 218. Pre-Ponywalla Williams says, can you please say I'm a fat mouse? Well, I mean, she is. She's a fat mouse. She's a fat mouse. Now, if she wants to send me a cease and desist because she's a fat mouse, then I'll take that under consideration. But as of right now, she's a fat mouse. She's a fat mouse. Okay. Pre-Ponywalla Williams, thank you so much. Dimples Wumples, I am on purpose skipping over your comment. I am. Yep, I am. Let's see. I think everybody is here and accounted for. I don't see anything popping out at me. If I missed you, Manta, I see you here. Queen Black, I see you there. Jennifer, I see you there. Legacy Moon says, see how you skipped my message. I see how it is. I didn't skip your message. I don't think. I just didn't see it. Legacy Moon, why aren't you asleep? Shouldn't you be sleeped? Sonya's boots say he skipped me too. I didn't try to. Sonya's boots. Y'all, look, I'm having a bad day, okay? I'm having a bad day. Sorry. Okay. All right. Lisa Glaze is in the building. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Look, Virgo Cali, stop making it worse. Lou Springer's in the building, though, and has flames in the chat. I see It's the Rocks has come in. Says, hey, everyone. Hello, It's the Rocks. How you doing? My Black is Beautiful says, hey, y'all. Hey, hello. All right. Well, Dimples Wumples, you was look, Dimples Wumples. Look, Dimples Wumples. I need you to be a little bit of peace today, okay? I need that for just you can jump all over me tomorrow, okay? We'll have that session tomorrow, but tonight I just need a little understanding, okay? All right, Dimples Wumples, my bad. All right. Y'all, we're gonna get into this call that we've all heard. We're gonna go back to this call we all heard. What you say, Legacy Moon? So I'm going back to sleep. You're ignoring me. I see how it is. How am I ignoring you if I'm reading your comment? Huh? I'm just saying. I just said Legacy Moon says I'm going back to sleep. You're ignoring me. I see how it is. I'm just saying. I'm not ignoring you, Legacy Moon. Thank you for being here, Legacy Moon. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, y'all. These two ignorant niggas is about to talk, okay? Whew, these two ignorant niggas is about to talk. That's all I can tell you. That's all I really know, okay? All right, let's get into this.
One call between Ernesto and Dre. You will hear them talk about Sonya's interview with Tasha K, and Dre also says commentators are funny when they talk about the jail calls. Take a listen. Hello?
Hello?
You driving?
Yes. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, buddy.
I was calling see you heard from your nephew 'cause his birthday today. He ain't answering the phone.
No, I hadn't talked to him. It's been a minute since I talked to him.
Okay. Yeah.
He don't call me like that, no way.
You don't? Oh. Okay.
Andre, according to you, neither does Nesto, but you know, whatever. Y'all are having fun, I guess. Okay.
How old is he today?
He'd be 35.
Still a little young buck.
Yeah.
Wait, so he was 35 2 years ago. So that means that Dion is 37 years old? What? 37 years old? That really? Oh my God. He sounds like he talked like he's 15. Aquarius Bay said, what I need from you is understanding. You forgot about me too. I'm sorry, Aquarius Bay. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. My brain is not conditioned to function at 100% today. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. I'm from the bottom of my native heart. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just mad about music. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Still, I'm sorry. Okay. Patty Patty say he's 36. Either way, Patty Patty, he's still too old to be talking the way he talked. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's 35. Attitude and toss. Nigga, I told you he was 36. I'm just saying, it's still, even though you told me that, it's still unbelievable as shit. Attitude and talk and all because of the way this dude sound on the phone. Daddy, I just had another friend that just got shot the other day, Daddy. I don't know what that's a 30. Man, please. That is freaking awful. That is just awful. Dumples Wumper says, Nada, what's the problem? You are off today. The tribe is listening. I'm gonna make it. I'll be all right. Dumples Wumples. I'll be all right. All right. Yes, attitude and talk. No, he's a very whiny 37. Yes, he is. My. All right, that's what I'm saying, Jeanette. That's why I thought he was 21. I thought he was 21. My goodness. Let's listen, y'all.
Young old, spinning his wheels. Yeah. Well, how you doing?
I'm good, buddy. Just came out of Chicago this morning. Coming through Marietta 9, all this traffic. Got to be to Jacksonville in the morning at 10. Got to come back up to Georgia tomorrow. The same old, just riding. Just traffic. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
And you? How you doing?
You know, I think it's awfully funny that the Negro that ain't never really had a job before is just amazed that Dre has to work. Like Dre is just describing work to him, and he's like, "Oh wow, wow." Yeah, Nesto, everybody don't steal. Okay, that's some shit that you do. Everybody don't steal. Okay, so people do go to work. It does happen. It does happen. Nola Brown says, Native, last week you said something was wrong with that boy. It is, Nola Brown. Something is seriously wrong. Something wrong with Dion. It is. Something wrong with him. But I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it is something's wrong. Jay Blake says, I know damn well Dion not 37. Look, Jay Blake, I thought Dion was in his 20s when you listen to him talk. I really did. I really did. Coffee's Brewing says, I hope we lift your spirits, Native. Thank you so much for that, Coffee's Brewing, because spirits need to be lifted. But I'm here. Okay? I'm here. I am here. I am present. And I am doing the damn thing. But thank you for that. Coffee is Brewing. We got a new member, y'all. Judy Griffith has become a new member of the tribe. Thank you so much for joining the tribe and helping this channel grow. All right. I appreciate you being here. Your presence is my presence. Thank you so much. Everybody, we have a new member. It is Judy Griffith. Welcome, Judy Griffith, to the tribe, y'all. All right. Judy Griffith, you only got one rule, and that's if you come in, if you're going to put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. Thank you so much, Judy Griffith. I do appreciate that. Also, Judy Griffith, being generous, has gifted a Native Tribe Urban Media membership. Thank you so much for gifting. If you received a gift of a membership, thank Judy Griffith for being generous and helping to grow the tribe. Thank you so much, Judy Griffin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good Judy says, so wait, Dion was 37 during this call. No. At this call, he's 35 because he just had his birthday, and you know, his no good daddy ain't never talked to him. So he was you know, just saying that he was 35. This was in 2023. So so yeah, it's a lot going on there. It's a lot going on there. Yeah. Janetta says, I'm confused as to how IS is going to prison for 3 years on a misdemeanor. Y'all have some tough laws in GA. I don't know. I don't know. She needs to go somewhere. And hopefully wherever she goes, she's there long enough for them to like braid her hair down. You know, she just needs a proper braiding is what needs to happen. Okay. All right. That's what needs to happen. Yep. Just long enough. Just long enough. I don't know how that works. You know, I'm not on that side of the law. I'm not on that side of the law, but I do know that if she's there for 6 months, a year, 3 years, she just needs to get that shit braided down. Maybe they got some shit that they can make up in there that consists of, you know, some hot Cheetos and some water, and that'll make a paste that'll get into her scalp, that'll calm that shit down. I don't know how none of that stuff works on the inside. Okay. All right. I have no idea. I have no idea. Aquarius Bay, yes, she needs a proper braiding. Yes, she does. Chica says, what IS is going to prison? Yeah, look, Chica, I don't know. Okay. I really don't know what the hell is going on over there with her and Dana J. I don't have no idea. Shot-Town Libra Mo says braid one half of her hair like yeah, right. Yeah, because I mean, how much more crazy could she be? I mean, yep. Attitude and Tylenol says, yeah, our laws are honestly ridiculous. You shouldn't get arrested for driving on a suspended license, especially with Rice Street being as deplorable condition. Yeah, Rice Street is bad. Look, Attitude and Tylenol, Rice Street is bad on the outside. Like, you don't even have to go in Rice Street to know how bad, right? You can just drive by Rice Street and you'll see how bad it is. I'm just saying, it's bad. Sherry with the Y says, hello. Let's listen to some more of Dre and Ernesto as Ernesto is about to explain how he's doing.
I'll still keep on trying. I'll still, what do I want to say? I'm saying I'm still, God say, don't give up and keep punching. Keep punching the wall because the shit gonna open up. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, y'all. What? Okay, let's go back to see what he's doing one more time. I don't know what he said.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. So tell me again what you're doing, Nesto, because
I'll still keep on trying. I'll still, what do I want?
Okay, I'm still keeping on track. Okay, so he fucked that part up. Okay, he fucked that part up. Okay, now he's gonna come back with the correction. Okay, here we go.
I'm saying I'm still, God say, don't give up and keep punching. Keep punching the wall because the shit gonna open up. So that's what I'm doing.
So he's going to keep punching the wall. And if you keep punching the wall, then eventually the wall will open up. Is that what I'm saying? Am I saying it right, Rossi? He said, okay, keep punching the wall, Myretta. If you keep punching the wall, pre-opponent Waller Williams, then the wall will eventually open up. Bella says he giving advice. I don't know. I don't know what any of this. I don't know what any of this shit is. I don't. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna keep punching. Is it punch? Okay, so Ms. HLS says the second time was punching. Shark Tank. Okay, but he didn't punch the wall. He meticulously over several years, like, you know, carved through it. He didn't punch it like a girl. So it wasn't even that part. Like, okay, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me just, because I don't understand what the fuck this nigga saying. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
You don't give up and keep punching. Keep punching the wall because
keep punching the wall.
The shit gonna open up. So that's what I'm doing.
Messy Sassy, do you understand what the hell is happening right now? I'm just saying. Messy Sassy, do you understand what the hell is happening? Because I don't know my tie. I don't speak Nestos. I don't. I don't. Because he said, okay, look, let's hold on. Because I don't want to miss out on any life advice that Nesto can give me because you know that nigga deep. Okay, let's
keep punching. Keep punching the wall because the shit gonna open up. So that's
hold on.
Okay, that's good.
And you, how you doing?
I'll still keep on trying. I'll still. What do I want to say? I'm gonna say I'm still.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say that if somebody is talking, and they say what I want to say out loud, I'm gonna say that they're not really good at talking. Now I might be taking a leap, here or whatever, or maybe Rossi, somebody that says what I want to say, and they actually say something deep. Maybe that's the case. I missed the part on the I Have a Dream speech where Dr. King said, "Oh, what I want to say, I had a dream today." I missed that. When Malcolm X said, "We didn't land on Plymouth Rock," I don't think Malcolm X said, "What I want to say." Oh, I want to say, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. I don't remember any of the great orators saying what I want to say right before they get ready to say what they're gonna say. I'm just saying. Dr. King, I had a dream today. That little black, what I want to say, girls and little black boys. I don't remember that happening. I just don't. I just don't. Let's listen. Let's listen to some more because this nigga is ridiculous.
They don't give up and keep punching. Keep punching the wall because the shit gonna open up. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So trying to keep the faith up. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's about it. Did you hear anything else that said he got?
And I'm sorry, y'all. Even metaphorically, what does that mean? Metaphorically, what is he talking about punching the wall? Like, what exactly is he doing out here that's punching the wall? Because everything gets kicked back. No matter what Nesto tries to do, it all gets kicked back. So what punching the wall is happening right now? What punching of the wall is he doing? I don't understand. I don't understand. He did, didn't he? Pre-pony wall, what you said, Dre said, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles says we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. My brothers and sisters, Plymouth Rock landed on us. Assalamu alaikum. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles supports MAGA. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get back into it.
Me and you out there.
Yes, loud. Yes, loud. And I'm gonna not. I don't even know what to say no more.
Just say it ain't.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. Well, we do know that the calls are being recorded. Now I do know. And them last 3 calls that me and you had, yes, they are the hot subject right now. They hot on everybody's blog right now.
They hot.
And I'm like, oh hell yeah, they got some views and likes on those.
What?
So I just say next time he called me, I'm just
okay.
I got that. I don't even know which one to go to do, man.
You say what?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I think I heard you. But I got the question.
Tell me what you thought I heard. Tell me what you thought I heard. Tell me what you thought I said.
That part I didn't hear.
Give my head.
Tell me what the part you heard. Tell me what the part I said. Tell me what the part you heard. Tell me what the part. I heard these some stuttering motherfuckers. Tell me what you heard. Tell me what you said. Tell me what I heard. Tell me what you said. Tell me what I said that you heard. I think I heard you say. Tell me what you said. Tell me what I said. Tell me what you said. Tell me what you heard. What I said. What I said that you heard. That's those. Tell me what you said. See, Dre ain't with all that repeating shit. Dre said, "Nigga, you heard me." I'm telling you. Hold on. Attitude and Tylenol says, at Native, I made some chicken noodle soup from scratch. You want me to UPS you some? Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Does it reheat well? Attitude and Tylenol. That's what I need. Dre, can you hear? Jane, Dre ain't with all that repeating shit. See, everybody else just repeats shit over and over for Nesto. Tell me what Nesto, what you said, what you thought, what you heard. Tell me what I said. Tell me what I said. Miss Kim says, punching the ball, marking his time, waiting for his number to be called. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. Chi-Town Libra Mo says, I just don't understand how do you keep saying you know the calls are recorded, but y'all keep talking. Look, see, here's the thing with Dre. The thing is, he's being thoroughly embarrassed by the shit that he's saying. Like he understands that he does not speak very well, and he understands that he speaks for the people that he's talking to, and not necessarily for the public. So what Dre's issue is that he's embarrassed that he's saying all these things. It sounds dumb. He sounds crazy, and people like me pick up on those things, and we talk about them like we do. Dre tired of getting roasted, so he wants to support his dog, his friend, his buddy, his partner. He wants to support him, but he don't want us to talk about it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Golden Pearl said, "I'm convinced English is not their first language. What would the first language be?" I want to hear that. I want to hear them talk in their native tongue, Golden Pearl. I really do. I really, really do. Attitude and Tylenol says, absolutely. It's better since I spent minutes hands chopping veggies. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sounds great. Sounds great. I love a good soup. I really do. I love a good soup. Let's listen.
Sit clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
I said, I don't know what to say anymore. Okay. You said you heard that all calls are out there. I said, yes, I agree with you.
Okay.
They are a hot subject, those last 3 calls that we had. They on everybody's blog. I'm sure they don't got a lot of views behind them. I said, I don't know what to say anymore.
Okay.
You know the calls are being recorded.
Yes. Okay.
So, yes, they all, yes. And I'm like, damn. Not saying, hold on, not saying that and I was reading the comments on someone like, we staged that and they knew that the call was going to be recorded. Not the bloggers didn't say that. They're just some of the folks in the reviews that were saying that, they playing that. They playing it. The question he asked him, I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay.
Hey, man, your folks crazy out there, man. They crazy out there. They ain't got nothing else. Nobody wants to see genuine shit no more, bro. Nobody.
So they're making money. They're making money off the YouTube, off the clicks and the likes, or however it works. That's what they're making money off of.
Well, I don't see how you can stage anyway, because that's not your game anyway. You don't do all that shit. You don't do.
Well, no, I don't. But they do though.
Yeah. Well,
I got a different occupation, so my hat's off to them. So when I tell you they monitoring everything and picking up codes and I don't know what to say. That thing you had her to do to go and Tasha K and all of that, I'm like, I'm just throwing my hands up. I don't even know what you want to tell me what to say. I don't know what to say.
That boy Dre said, make me want to holler, throw up both my hands. I don't know what to say, Nestos. I don't know what to say. I feel like Marvin Gaye, make me want to holler. Throw up both my hands. I don't know what to say, Nesto. If I say something, they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna review it. They're gonna make commentary. And then on top of that, Nesto, they're making money. I got a different job, Nesto. You ain't never had a job. I don't know what to say sometimes, Nesto. I don't know what to say. Lovejoy, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I'm so disappointed in Dre after listening to this call. I think this is the call where Dre disappoints everybody that liked him at first. Lovejoy, I think so. But thank you so much for the super sticker, the super chat. I do appreciate that. Virtuous Center is in the house. Says, hey y'all, hello Virtuous Center. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Phoebe said, I thought Dre had more sense than this. I never had faith in Dre, Phoebe. But if Dre, see, here's the thing. You can tell a lot by the people by who they hang around. If Dre is truly his friend, the way Dre has continuously said that was his friend, you knew Dre wasn't about shit. If you know people the way I know people, you knew somebody like Dre could not be of the highest moral compass and hang around somebody as low life as Nesto. The two ain't even close. So yes. Phoebe, I ain't never had no faith in Dre. We got Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mystery says, what an overinflated sense of self these two modern day slaves have. Good night, y'all. Doctor's appointment tomorrow. All right, Legacy Moon, get some rest. All right, get some rest. Indeed. All right, y'all. So here we go. Dre gonna finish telling us about why he can't talk the way he want to talk.
Okay, well, you ain't got to say nothing to be yourself. That's be yourself. I mean,
You said be myself.
Yeah,
that's what I thought I was doing.
You are you be yourself. It's just, man, that's right. And I told you that a long time ago. Man, just be you, man. Just be you. Can't worry about them folk, man. I said this shit way back in goddamn May when I told her, man, these folks, I just got a dream came, and the devil is coming to destroy everything. Oh, no, he talking about the devil. You remember that, right? You remember that? I tried to forewarn them people that's what the vision came to me. But I'm crazy. I'm losing my damn mind. And that's what it came. I'm losing my mind. You remember that, don't you now, partner? My partner told me, you acting like a motherfucking little boy. Okay. Okay, I'm acting like a little boy again. Okay, all right.
You were acting like a little boy. Dre was 100% correct when he said that to you, Nesto. You were stomping your feet. You were having a tantrum. You wanted Shirley to tell you what you wanted to hear right now. She told you she needed a moment. You wanted to hear. You were acting like a little boy. Now, the fact that Dre is now going to back down as if some kind of way you were right and that you were some kind of prophet, I think that shows a lot about the backbone that Dre has. I don't give a damn, Dre, if you've been to prison, been to jail. I don't give a fuck. When it comes to this nigga right here, you bow down. You bow down for whatever reason. You bow down. You don't have the strength or the fortitude to tell this nigga that he's wrong. The time that you did, you took it back. So I don't get down with Dre. I don't rock with Dre like that. Sure don't. Chick-fil-A gal in the house. Hello, Chick-fil-A gal. How are you? Virtuous Sinner said it's the phoniness for me. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. My God. Pretty Frugal Diva says, I did 12 days for failure to appear for a traffic ticket in 2 different jails, City of Atlanta and Clayco. Ain't no play in GA. You avoid that like the plague up here. Like, for real. It is bad. They will make you feel like the worst. Like on a ticket. Like if you go to the damn court for a ticket, I mean, you walk in and they got like the bailiffs are acting like everybody in there is in there for unaliving somebody. I promise you. I'm like, why y'all mean mugging for? This is a ticket. I was going too fast. Calm down. I'm telling you, it's a trip. Tase them hoes says Dre sound like he wants on the bus in the collar and boot. Oh, with the boots in the mask. Oh, Dre, they're talking about you tonight. Stage J says, right, Native, he told Nesto he never loved Shirley and like a wimp, he took it back. Yeah, I mean, Dre ain't about shit, for real. At the end of the day, Dre ain't about shit. I mean, the only difference is that Dre decided to not commit any more crimes. That's the only difference. The only one. Dre don't take responsibility for shit. Dre ain't accountable for nothing. We heard him blame everybody except himself for his son having a breakdown or whatever the hell he said, out of order or whatever the fuck wrong with his son. Dre didn't take no accountability for his parenting on that. He blamed social media. He blamed the universe. He blamed Chuck E. Cheese for having too much damn salt in a pizza dough. He blamed everybody except for himself. And I can't rock with that. Janetta said, damn, on a traffic ticket. Janetta, let me tell you something. When you go to DeKalb County, now I'm talking about DeKalb County specifically. I don't know what they do in Fulton. I don't know what they do in Clayton. But in DeKalb County, you go up to the court for a ticket, man, them people up there looking at you like you about to blow up something. Like them people are looking at you, and I mean, and don't ask no questions. Sit down, don't move, don't say nothing. I mean, it's rough, Janetta. They rough out there. They are rough. That's why I don't speed. If y'all come to Atlanta, if y'all ride with me, do not expect to get there anywhere more than 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit. I'm not doing it because I'm not playing with them people. I'm not playing with them people. Bella says this teacher had to go to jail in traffic court down at Atlanta Municipal. I ain't never been down there. Kia Elder 305 says, hello, Native and Tribe. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for being here, Kia Elder. I do appreciate that. Dimples Wimple says that's why Dre will continue to have bad knees, a broke turlet, and the rut down Crocs. Yeah, it all comes back, don't it? Attitude and Tylenol says ATL was the first and only time I've seen teachers be tried for a RICO because of a cheating scandal. Only place you gonna see it. Only place you gonna see it. Okay. Say Jay says a woman he was dealing with drop kicked him to the curb after hearing him laugh with Nesto about putting dog collars and chains on women on the motor coach. Dre don't get mad at us. Look in the mirror. I mean, exactly. But again, say Jay, that's what I'm saying. The man doesn't take accountability, just like Nesto doesn't take accountability. He's not responsible. It's us. It's the people on the internet. And that's some horseshit. That is some horseshit for real. Hey, Miss Principal, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Joanna AW says, ever since Big Mouth Dre told the world that Nasty Nesto said he didn't love Shirley Strawberry, then he want to act demure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. He said, he repeated the conversation and then gonna come back and say, I ain't mean to say that, Nesto. I know you love you some Shirley. But see, here's the thing that Dre doesn't really realize. When he said that, Joanna AW, when he said that, Nesto did not protest, not one little bit. At no point did Nesto say, nah, man, I love Shirley. I've always loved Shirley. When Dre said that, Nesto went right on with it. Now, if there's a woman that I love, and you tell me that you heard me say that I ain't never loved her, the first thing I'm going to do is, nigga, you lying on me. You was lying on me. But if you notice, you go back to that call, Nesto didn't say not a mumbling word when he said that. Not one. Not once did he protest. Miss Principal said, I still don't understand how Dre cracked a toilet bowl. Sir, what is you doing, Miss Principal? Let's just say Dre is a mighty big man, okay? A mighty big man, okay? I don't know. Miss Lady said, but meanwhile, Dre is still driving around in his truck full of freedom. Okay, all right, Dre, with your truck full of freedom. From Chicago all the way to Marietta. I see you, Dre.
But one thing I said from this goddamn hard ass bump, and I know every time I get into it, something bad or good, and I'm depressed or feeling good, I do express it to my partner. I do. My partner was my advocate, keeping me all the way straight. So guess what? When I stated what I stated, you acting like a little boy. I'm disappointed. No, sir. This is what's good. This is what I feel. And every time I feel that shit, I discuss it with my partner, and then that shit go haywire. So guess what? Shit went haywire. It went haywire. So I explained it. Hey man, listen man, I'm finna have an interview. This shit real. I'm gonna see what's going on here. And as long as I say what I said, and I told my folks, man, I cut nothing what I got to say and edit shit, I'm cool. And they kind of find they say that they didn't edit it. They said exactly what I said. And they gonna talk shit. I ain't give a fuck about that. Can't say that. So
here's the problem, Nesto. You're not smart enough to understand what you did to yourself in that interview. When you have a pool of potential jurors that are looking to see if there is something likable about the person, see, you don't understand what that means. You don't understand what likability is, because as a child, you probably didn't have that many friends. You have stated yourself that you are a loner. Those are your words, that you are a loner, that you stay alone a lot of the time. So you don't understand the importance of being likable. So when you got on that Tasha K show, while you call yourself being a motherfucking gangster, Tasha K, what you really did was you came across as very arrogant. You came across as very dumb. You came across as being somebody who could possibly do violent acts because you're a motherfucking gangster, and nobody knows what the fuck that actually means. So if people were to break down your words and the way that you delivered them on that show, Anybody that did not know you, Nesto, if they were presented with that, it's not a good thing like you and Sonya think it is. It's not a flex to sit there and say, I know you messy. You better do your motherfucking job. Yeah, see, all those words like that. All those words that like that, those words that you thought sounded tough and made you seem like you was on top of shit. Yeah, nah. Some people that don't know you, Nesto, will not like you. And you can ask Wayne Williams if likability goes a long way when it comes to a jury, because it does. That man is in prison for the rest of his life, potentially, for child murders in Atlanta that he did not commit. And there has been evidence that he did not commit it. But because in the initial trial in 1982, he came across as very unlikable. That is what the jury said. Yeah, it matters. It matters, Nesto. It does. I'm a Blueberry Muffin says, hello, Mr. Native and Hey Tribe. Hello, Blueberry Muffin. It's just Native. Mr. Native was my dad. So, but thank you for being here. I am a Blueberry Muffin. Hello at my favorite cousin, Dimples Wimples 504. It's everybody's favorite cousin. Got to be. PW says, Nesto didn't even say who said that in his high pitched, I don't know nobody in Roswell voice. Right. He could have easily said, well, you know, you always said you never loved Shirley, Nesto. He could have said, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? I ain't said that. He could have easily did that, but he did not. He absolutely did not. Pretty Frugal Diva said that line is forever long at the cab. They rude as fuck. They are rude. You're right. They are absolutely rude. Do not go there with no questions. Just, you know, just and don't, whatever you do not move around. Like Pretty Frugal Diva, them people are monitoring for movement in the little courtroom. It's ridiculous. Janetta says it was obvious to everyone except Shirley that he did not love her. She's so full of arrogance that she missed the clues. I mean, I don't know if arrogance caused it. I just know that Shirley was just windmilling for this dude at one point, and it's sad. It is so sad. Pre-Pointed Waller Williams said, Dre said they say thick thighs save lives. Why didn't you help Nesta? Right. Exactly right. Chick-fil-A guy said Nesto didn't see nothing wrong with what Dre said and probably was confused why he was correcting it. He was. He absolutely was. April Shine says, I think I'm happy living in Virginia. I went to traffic court for reckless, but it was dropped to improper equipment. I read the courtroom, pleaded guilty, and apologized. Well, April Shine, that must be nice. They ain't working like that in DeKalb County. They ain't working like that. They are not working like that. Miss Principal said, any Negro that his ass on my phone telling me that he's a gangster, I'm automatically put him in the B word category. Is given pussy. Oh yeah. See, Miss Principal, but see, he don't think like that. He thought he came across as a tough guy. And that's what Sonya like. Oh, you did good. You did good. Anybody with any legal knowledge that listened to that would not think that this dude did good. And I promise you, Roberta Sean Hoover, okay, aka Skin Tight, I guarantee he dressed him down about that interview. I guarantee he let him know the way he came across on that interview. I guarantee it, because I know he heard it. He had to. He had to. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Barukwa is here and says, hey, Native in chat. Hello, Barukwa. How are you doing today? Let me see. Attitude and Talent said an apology and GA will get you held in contempt. It is attitude all the way around. Like, I get it. You got to take your job serious. But the problem is that we're still dealing with people. You know, we're dealing with people who in most cases are not there because they want to be there. Like, nobody wanted to commit these infractions, you know, but we're here. And I do think that there's a proper way to treat people in all situations. So attitude and talent, unfortunately, you are very correct. You are very correct. That is exactly how they do. Attitude and talent says, old Big Hip Hoover is sick of this entire cast of Memphis. That's why he's trying to get out of it. He's trying to get out of it. Rossi says, not Skin Tight. Yeah, Rossi go, yo, listen to Skin Tight. Skin Tight. That's him. That's his theme song when he walks into the court. Pretty Frugal Diva said the cab, they be shouting instructions line out the door. It's insane and crazy moneymaker. Yeah, it is. When you sit there and listen to how much money they're going to collect, like on that day of the court appearance, and then if you don't have the money, they put you on that probation, and then they add interest on top of the probation, so you got a probation fee, and then you got your regular fine, and you got to pay that over time. Yeah, it's a money. They make money off of poor people. That's a whole other topic, Pretty Frugal Diva, but that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. All right. Let us. Oh yeah, Dumbles Wumbles. Thanks for reminding me. Native has some new merchandise. Please feel free to check it out. Yes. Listen. I just put in some new shirts. I put in my love Black women shirts, listen to Black women shirts, and protect little Black girls shirts. So those should be available in the shop. Thank you for reminding me. I just did that today. All right, y'all. Let's listen to some more.
I say what I want to say. I'm an innocent man, and don't be talking about them folks like that. Leave them alone. They ain't barring nobody. They ain't barring nobody. You done dogged them out enough. Am I correct?
I'm just listening. Like I said, I don't even know what to say.
I get
my voice is all over YouTube. Messing around with you.
Okay, Barry White.
You, like I said, it's funny to you.
Well, you know what?
My shit is all over you. Hold on.
This nigga thought it's funny to you, and you could tell Dre is like, nigga, I'm serious right now. Okay, Barry White. Okay, Barry White. Too dumb. Too dumb. Too dumb. My voice is all over the internet dealing with you. Okay. Now, here's the thing, Dre. Your voice is all over the internet because you're talking to your friend who's in jail. You do have a choice on whether or not you want to talk to him. You could write him letters. I don't know how much time you have on the road. I don't know. I wouldn't advise you to write a letter while you're driving on the road. That wouldn't be good. But Dre, you do have a choice on whether or not you want to talk to this Negro. Now, if you make the choice that you are going to have a conversation with him, yes, we are listening, right? So all this about you don't know what to say, Dre, you sound like you scared. You sound like you are afraid of something. There's some consequence behind what you're going to say, and you're afraid of that, Dre. That's what it comes across as, right? Now, you said that for the guys that were doing this content that we were bitch ass niggas. That's what you said. You said, shut your little bitch ass up. I remember that, Dre. I remember very very clearly. And I can't tell you what call that was, but I do remember you talking about the few guys that were covered it, right? So Dre, let me ask you this. I can speak full with my chest. I can say whatever I want to say, Dre. I can, okay? I ain't scared of nothing, Dre. But right now, you sound a little scared, Dre. So who's the bitch ass nigga at this very moment? Who's the bitch ass nigga that can't say what he actually wants to say because I don't know what to say. I'm just saying I just don't know what to say, Ernie. Nestos. I don't know what to say. What they call you, Nesto? Yeah, I don't do all that stuttering, Dre. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference? You see the difference? I just want to make sure you understand the difference. Okay? I'm just saying. Joseph Bullet is in the house. Hello, sir. How are you doing? My black is not beautiful. Look, Aquarius, babe. Look, don't laugh. All right? I'm trying to have a moment with Dre. You know what I'm saying? Because Dre is out here talking about, niggas that cover just move your little, you shut your little bitch ass up. Yeah, that's what you say. That's what you say. But guess who can talk and ain't got to worry about it, Dre? My voice all over the internet too. My voice all over YouTube too. I got people taking my videos and making shorts out of them. I don't have no problem with that. They spreading the native tribe over to their people. I ain't got no problem with that. My voice all over the internet too, Dre. I just don't know what to say, Nestos. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what I could do. I'm just listening, Nesto. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Off of me say you sound clown, Dre. You do sound clown. You do sound like a clown right now. Because you scared to open your mouth. Mm-hmm. You scared to open your mouth. Ain't that some shit? Chick-fil-A guy. He can't talk on the internet. Pre-pointed Waller Williams, he can't say nothing because his voice all over the internet. Erica Watson, says, hold on, Erica Watson, your comment went. Erica Watson says Dre loves every bit of this. I'm sure this is the most attention he's ever received. I think in a way he does, but in a way, because eventually he did stop answering the phone. He did stop talking to Nesto for a minute. I think the people around him made him realize, see, he's not like Sonya. See, Sonya is an attention hog. Did y'all know there was a such thing as an attention hog? Did y'all know that? Y'all know where I learned that from? This attention hog right here. This attention hog right here taught me that there was a thing called an attention hog. I didn't know. I thought it was attention whore. But she let me know that it is indeed an attention hog. Okay. Just so y'all know. It's easy to learn things, right? It's good to learn things. Okay. All right. I'm just saying, Erica Watson. He's not an attention hog. Like some attention hogs is out here. I told you, look, my black is beautiful. I told you I ain't in the best of moods. This is how it manifests itself, okay? All right, let's listen to some more of this foolishness.
That shit is all over YouTube. And the folks that hadn't picked up the phone to call me yet, I'm just like, wow. I didn't want to be famous like this.
Well, guess what? Well, listen, man. I didn't want to be going through this. I didn't know I was going to go through this. I didn't ask for that shit. I didn't ask for none of this. Sure didn't ask for it. You didn't ask for it. Nobody didn't ask for it. It's just the way the shit's set up and designed in this new evil world we in, sir.
No, it all comes from you. Because of you.
Well, guess what? Because of me. Okay, so I'll take that. But I ain't doing nothing wrong. So, there we go. So I guess I'm supposed to be evil now. Is that what it is?
Ernesto. Yes, that's what it is. When we listen to the way that you talk behind Shirley Strawberry's back, when we think about what your charges are, okay? Your charges are very serious, sir, whether you believe it or not, right? You got SA, you got CP, and you got grape, and you got CP. Now, I don't know what you call evil, sir, but I'm gonna say you qualify. I'm gonna say that you qualify unconditionally. I'm gonna say that you qualify with no credit check. You qualify for it, sir. You do. Okay. Yeah, because of you that I'm going through this. Absolutely. Look, Attitude and Tylenol, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, well, you're in luck, Fatback. You're still not famous. He's not, is he? Oh my God. Taze them Ho said, Dear Dre, call Villanora. Someone leave Ernie to puddle jump in the green nut juice waters. Thank you. Taze them Hoes. Look, speaking of puddle jumping, did you see the video of Ernesto jumping into that puddle of water in slow motion like he was 6 years old? I'm just saying. These are the type of videos that people take their little 6-year-old out and they take their camera and they shoot them jumping and playing in the water. Ernesto went and got Earl Lamont Dunbar and got him to shoot video in slow motion of him jumping in the water. I think it's absolutely juvenile and stupid, but what do I know? Say J says Dre should have realized he outgrew his friend after he kept getting arrested. This last arrest should have been it. Instead, you talking about you his friend till the wheels fall off. You sound clown. Sound like a clown to me. Snowbird says, oh, you asked for it, Nesto. You got it. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. No 504 said Dre is a legend in his own mind. Sure enough. To the bat ball in. Says Dre stated that he knew what kind of ninja Nesto was before Shirley. They should have all realized and comprehend what they're saying. But they don't. They don't. They absolutely don't. Yeah. Chick-fil-A girl said fatback and collard greens. Nasty. A lady 747 said it was the hater dance from I gotta clip that. A lady 747. The hater dance is fucking hilarious. It just is. Oh man, let's listen to some more of this buffoonery.
I don't think so. No, sir. Because there's more folks out here doing some real ferocious shit out here, and they ain't got this exposure that I'm getting. Come on now.
And let's talk about why you're getting the exposure, Nesto. Calm down, okay? What it has to do with, Shirley Strawberry, your now ex-wife's proximity to Steve Harvey, okay? That's the reason why all of this is coming down. It's because the world, not just this chat, the world did not expect somebody like Shirley Strawberry, who presents herself as somebody who understands relationships, recommends relationships, talks about relationships. You know, her expertise is supposed to be relationships. So the irony that somebody who gives advice on who people should and should not be near, or should not date, being married to somebody who constantly and consistently throughout his entire life goes back and forth to jail and prison. See, that's what fascinates the world. It has nothing to do with you per se. Damn sure ain't got nothing to do with Sonya at all. So, you know, if you really want to know why the exposure is what it is, that's exactly why it is. It's the irony. People love stories, but people are also fascinated by irony as well. So the irony that you and Shirley Strawberry are together at any point at all is why people are fascinated by the story. Okay, because see, he don't seem to understand DC Lively, Lovejoy. He don't understand why people are fascinated with this. It escapes him. It goes above his nappy ass head. He don't get it. So I wanted it to be on record so that we understand for Mr. Ernest William. You know, that's what Sylvia said because she don't know how to pronounce S at the end. Sylvia don't know how to say Williams. She says William. So Mr. Ernest William is not all that important when it comes down to this. People are just really fascinated by the fact that Shirley Strawberry ended up with somebody like you. That's what it comes down to. Mm-hmm. My Black is Beautiful says, I can't imagine listening to either of these nitwits for any length of time. I do not know how Shirley could stomach it. Ew. I don't know. Love make you do some crazy things. Tase them hoes. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I do appreciate that. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you. DC Lively says Shirley was desperate. She should have never married that ninja. And when he got arrested during the marriage, she should have divorced his nappy ass head. Yeah, she was trying to make it work, DC Lively. I've seen it over and over again. People try to make it work. People will try to make it work, even when it's not supposed to work. So, you know, that's really it. You know, sometimes, you know, when people put everything into scripture and they look at it, everything through a scriptural lens, you can do that in some cases, but I don't believe, in my personal belief, that you got to use some common sense. You got to use some discernment and not try to do everything. And I think Shirley had a little bit of a savior complex. And I really, 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 really do think, I could be 100% wrong, but I think that it was that savior complex within Shirley that thought she could rescue Nesto. She thought that he could be restored like a 1958 Ford Fairlane. Sometimes you just got to take that car to the junkyard. Sometimes the car is not worth what it would take to restore it, because what it would take to restore it, you could get a brand new car that you ain't got to worry about breaking down from the restoration. So I think that's what it was. It was a thing of Shirley Strawberry saying, I can fix him. I can fix him. I can fix him. I can fix him. I really do think that's what it was. I do. Bible Lady, hello, Bible Lady. Love might make you do crazy things, but listening to Nesto speak is beyond crazy. It's insane, and you right. You right, Bible Lady. You right. You right. You are so right. I promise you are. Nothing wrong with what you have said. Let me see. I am a blueberry muffin says, I can't stand all infamous silverback tied old wine ass. I know I am a blueberry muffin. She's one of those people that you know, she attends church. You ever know people that attend church and it makes them worse? Like, you know, you go to church and then they come back and now they're gonna tell you everything wrong with you. Here's what pastor said. Here's what bishop said. You come to them with a flat tire, a hangnail, and they're gonna tell you something bishop said about this. Bishop said when you get a flat tire, that means that your life ain't going where it's supposed to be. You need to pray, blah, 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 blah. That's what Sylvia is. Sylvia is one of them people, and she came to the internet with it so she could be more righteous than everybody else, so that she can show people her Bibles, right? Like she literally on one live took all the Bibles and was like, I got this Bible, I got this Bible, I got this Bible, but she ain't opened none of them. And you can tell that she ain't never opened none of them because of the way she acts. Her actions speak louder than her words. So she's one of them, and I can't stand her either. I am a blueberry muffin. I really can't. I really, really can't. PW says, I think she thought she was restored. He was restored like the wine and saying he was supposed to be a loving, walking testimony of how God changed his life around, and he fell down but got up. We fall down, but we get up. Yeah, no. Shirley could have just cut the damn CD off when it said, we fall down, and just let that be the rest, because he ain't never got up. He ain't never got up. Acme Listing Incorporated says, I hit the like button on my way in. I do appreciate the likes. Please be like Acme Listing Incorporated and hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shirley Divorce finally says she can't read native. You know that she hasn't joined Hooked on Phonics. I know she can't read. That's why she ain't opened the Bible. That's why I need y'all to stop calling her Bible lady and call her the unopened Bible lady, please. Please. Because Bible lady is too generous. Bible lady means somebody that actually carries a Bible, opens it up, reads it every now and then. But she could be the Bible lady, but it's just the unopened Bible lady because she don't read no Bible. That we know. That we know. Okay, let's listen to some more.
Yeah, motherfucker, chop motherfucker heads off and every goddamn thing out here. Come on now. So, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that, sir. So, okay. So I get what you there for? Like I said, ain't nothing you can say. Ain't nothing you can
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I'm being recorded.
I got it.
And the world is listening, and they sitting on.
I just want you to know that there is nobody in Bangladesh. There is nobody in Aruba, Dre. There's nobody in China, Ivory Coast, Guatemala, Venezuela that is listening to your slow ass right now, okay? So when you say the world is listening, I want you to really just like calm down, all right? I got Chanel Heslop over there in South Africa. I got ATR Only Echo Knows over there in the UK, all right? I got a few international folks, all right? But Dre, I need you to calm down. Nobody in Russia is listening to your slow ass. Okay. So when you say the world is listening, calm down, bro. Calm down. We got a lot of folks within the United States that's listening, but as far as the world, yes, the internet does go around the world. Okay, it does. It reaches all over. But Dre, ain't nobody sitting in Dubai right now listening to your slow ass. So calm down. It's gonna be all right. Okay, it's gonna be all right. This nigga scared of the damn internet, y'all. Okay. Look, 80% CMOS say Dre act like he can't hang up. 80% CMOS, this nigga scared of the internet. Let that sink in. Let that sink in that he's scared of the internet. 80% CMOS. Cause that's what he said. I don't know. Nesto, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Nesto, because they listening. They listening around the world. They listening around the world. Boriqua says Dre low-key loves the attention. He I think to a certain degree. To a certain degree, I think it got on his nerve after a while, though. Like I said, he's not Sonya. Sonya lives for this shit. I think in this particular instance, started to get on his nerve because he is very jealous. I mean, he's very anxious about what to say because he really thinks that the audience is bigger than what it really is. But I think at the beginning he was. I think he was. Shelly C said, "We fall down and you got locked up." I like that. I like that. Can we get a remix? Can we get a remix? Taze them hoes said Dre is scared his mama is going to hear it. Indeed. Mixtures Monica says, somebody tell Dre that ain't nobody know him but us. Dre, them other folks don't know you, fool. I'm telling you, they really did hype this up like as if Nesto's case was just like people were in Uganda and Kenya and just listening intently. You know, they really hyped it up to be that this was a worldwide phenomenon. No, the internet goes all over the world, but everybody doesn't go towards this story. And, you know, that's why I need Dre just to calm down and talk. Just talk. Stop being scared of the internet. Stop being scared of the internet, sir. Damn, what's going to happen if your mama hear it? Taze them hoes say Dre is scared his mama going to hear it. Now what you scared? You scared of your mama too? No, I'm scared of my mama. I ain't going to lie. I'm scared of my mama. But Dre, is that what you scared of? You scared your mama gonna hear it? Is that what you think? Joseph Bullet says Sonya fell down and won't shut up. Yeah, you're right, Joseph Bullet. You're right. And yes, Maretta, Nesto thinks he is OJ. He does. Jay Blake says it's big in the black community to let him tell it and let Sonya tell it too, because that's what she put on the damn GoFundMe. This is a big case in the black community. In the entire black community, the whole thing. 80% CMOS says just talk. We all busters, according to Dion. I ain't gonna tell these busters what I'm doing anyway, Daddy. Goodness, and that nigga's almost 40. Let's listen.
On Ready, Set, Play now to take this conversation and dissect it and talk about it and put it in the comments like they did. They funny. They are so funny to me. I be laughing at them. It is funny though. All of them. They are funny. They are funny.
Okay. Well.
I'm riding laughing. I'm like, oh my God, they made my day.
They made your day? Okay.
Yeah, because when you listen at it, when they play it back on their channel and you listen at it, and when they do the commentary and when they dissect it, it's funny. It really is.
I just want to know what era of blackness you grew up where you say, when you listen at it, Dre, damn. When you listen at it, really? That's where we at in the English language? We at listen at it, not listen to it? No, we gotta listen at it, y'all. Hey, Joseph Bullet, did you know that you had to listen at the calls? Not listen to the calls. That's right, AK's POV. We got to start listening at the call. See, my toxic trait, okay, if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, my toxic trait is that I listen to things. But see, Dre said that we gotta listen at it. All right. I'm gonna need some help with that. So if anybody knows how I can listen at these calls and not listen to these calls, all right. Okay. Lonnie said, when do we do that? When do we do what? Look, Lonnie, here's what I need for you to do at this very moment. I need you from this point on in the call. We are 9 minutes and 22 minutes into this 30-minute call, Lonnie. I need you to listen at the calls from here on out, okay? As soon as I hit play, y'all, we going to listen at the calls. Okay? All right? PW said, dang, Native, Dion being almost 40 sounds like it disgusts you because he talks like he is 17 years old, PW. He talks like he is a 17-year-old. Like nobody acts their ages on any of these damn calls. PW, he sounds like he is like he just turned 20. Okay? That's what it sounds like when he talks. So yes, I'm disgusted that an almost 40-year-old man. Do you know, like, I'm gonna be 49 this year? Like this man going on 40 and he need his daddy to the point the way he gotta learn, he gotta reminisce about cutting the yard and changing the tires and shit. I'm just saying. Miss Lady says, Native, whomsoever can listen at it. Chick-fil-A said, listen at it with your ears. Okay, but do I need to move my ears to the speaker to listen at it? How do I listen at it and not listen to it? I'm trying to at least humor Dre on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Blue Sapphire in the building says, hey, Native in chat. Hello, Blue Sapphire. Thank you so much for being here today. Lonnie says, yes, Dion speaks very immature. Daddy. I'm just blown away that he's that old. I really am. Just fucks me up. It does, PW. It just fucks me up. Jay Blake said, I thought the boy was at least 25. See, that's what I'm saying. He sounds like he's in his 20s. He do. I don't know. I don't know. Let's Pre-Pony Waller Williams says, you're a tenderoni, Nato. Am I? Because when I heard Bobby Brown describe what a tenderoni is, I think I disqualify. I am. Now, that's the only definition I have, Pre-Pony Waller Williams. I don't know if there's another way to phrase tenderoni, but, the first part of the song, Bobby Brown says, the truth about a Roni, she's a tender little girl. See, so I think I disqualify from being a tenderoni, Pre-Pony Waller Williams. I'm just saying. Unless you know another way that I qualify. Is there another way that I qualify? I'm just saying. I'll take it. I'll take it though. I'll take it. A lady 747 says nothing more has been required of him. You're right. You're 1,000% right. He hasn't had to do much, Beautifully Made 13 says when Dre says dissect it just makes me think about a science project because they act like we sit down with these calls and we just make up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they've dissected it to the point to where they just made all this shit up and they're hearing things. And no, we go by what we hear. Like when Dre said, listen at it. That's not dissecting. That's asking a question. Dre, how the fuck do you listen at something? Sir, I need answers. Golden Pearl says they all grew up in the backwoods. How far back? How far back in the backwoods? I'm just saying. How far back? How far back? Pre-Pony Waller Williams says, yikes, not that part. Okay, all right. As long as it's not that part. I didn't know. I ain't think I qualified. According to Sir Bobby Brown, I don't qualify for the tenderonis. I just, I don't make the rules. I just go by them, okay? All right. Here we go. Let's listen to some more.
Oh, okay. Because you know the truth. That's all. You know the truth. Okay. Well,
me and you, all over damn YouTube.
Okay.
Me and you and damn Sonya.
Well, get what? Well.
Come on, man. You're in the lane now.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Sonya's trying to do what she's trying to do. Whatever she's trying to do, hey, she's trying to set me free because she knows the truth. The motherfucker listening, that's on them. If they ain't and taking it as a joke, if it's their damn family or their friend or whatever, that shit wouldn't be funny. Not at all.
It's not funny now, Nesto. Let's be perfectly clear. We are laughing at you. We are not laughing at your charges. Your charges are very serious, sir. You have hurt people allegedly. You have touched people allegedly. You have caused trauma with people allegedly, okay? So we're not laughing, sir. And again, I've had family members that have been incarcerated. It wasn't funny then either. But see, what we laugh at is we laugh at you because you say you like this, you. The single line will never go away. The fact that you don't know the difference between a musical and a single is hilarious. The fact that phone calls from prison puts this picture up of you. Now, y'all follow my mouse. The fact that your kitchen looked like this and you supposed to be a barber. Y'all look where my mouse is. See where my mouse is? Bam, bam. You supposed to be some kind of expert on human hair. Open up shops and shit, right? We don't think that your charges are funny. We think you are funny. We think you are a clown. You are a buffoon. You are the one that can't speak proper English at your big age, sir. We find that to be hilarious. It's the things you say, not the things you have done, that we are laughing at. So don't get it twisted. We understand the ramifications of your charges. We are grown enough to know the trauma that is caused by SA and grape, as YouTube wants me to say it. We understand that. It would seem to us that it is you that doesn't understand the seriousness of your charges. Because if I'm not mistaken, while you were in the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility, this man that you were on the phone with, you were trying to hook him up with a date. You were trying to find a director and get actors in order to be in your movie, sir. Who's not taking this serious, us or you? Because I think that from the people that reach out to me privately, the people that reach out to me in the chat, the people that reach out to me when they are triggered by something you, Lamont, or Sonya say, I would say that we take it very serious. Now, are we going to continue to laugh at you? Yes, we are. Because you are funny to us. But no, we understand how serious the charges are. It just doesn't seem like you do. Okay? Well, Victoria, that's how he said it. I'm just saying. That's how he said it. That is how. One Pepsi said, not him trying to have a casting call. Yeah. He want to have either. There's a call where he asked Dre, should I get Wesley Snipes or should I get Denzel to play me in the movie? The fuck? What the fuck? One Pepsi, yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying. It's a casting call for the movie that he ain't wrote and ain't never gonna come out. See, One Pepsi, if I'm in that position, God forbid, but if I'm in that position, Lord have mercy, you know what I'm not gonna be thinking about? See, right now I write scripts. I got like, I don't know, 28 scripts written, something like that. Okay, some stupid number of scripts. But if I was in that position, you know what? You want to know one of the last things I'm thinking about is a god doggone script. That would be the last thing I would be trying to every day, every minute, every hour think about getting out of this position, this place. How did I get here? How can I get out of this? That is what I would be thinking about. Not no god doggone script. I'm just saying. Mona C Talks is in the building. Says, hi, Native. Hi, Tribe. Hello, Mona C Talks. How are you? Victoria says, oh, my God, I had no idea about the photo. What was the point? I don't know, Victoria, but he decided to take this picture. Now, Victoria, there's a few features of this picture you got to be aware of. Number one, he's got on the dusty-ass hoodie. This hoodie is dusty as fuck. This hoodie looks like it came out the back of the Goodwill, and it was a hoodie that they wasn't even supposed to sell, and he went back there and got it. That's what it looks like, okay? He got these B2Bs in the back of his head. His beard looks like a Brillo pad. It looks like you could get out tough grease stains. It looked like if you baked a lasagna and it burnt, you could use Nesto's beard to get the damn lasagna out your mother's pan because, you know, she wanted back clean. So you could use Nesto's beard to get that damn pasta out. I guess about got it. Yes, you could do that. Okay. Now we'll laugh at that. But no, sir, we think that you are an absolute monster for what you are charged with. Okay? I just want to be perfectly clear. Hey, boys, Nana, how are you? I'm just saying, Miss Mad About Music, look at the beard and go look at your Brillo pad in the kitchen and tell me the difference. I'll wait while I play this call.
Shit ain't funny when he get home now. Not it. It ain't. See, Tasha K says yes, she is on her thing. She ain't talking about when she cheated on her goddamn husband. They ain't talking about that shit. If I would have had that information, boy, I would have.
Who cheated on who?
So Tasha K, if Nesto would have known, Tasha K, boy, you would have been in trouble with this incarcerated Negro right here. You would have been an absolute, oh my God, he would have used that information on your show like you couldn't edit it out. And he would have embarrassed you like you couldn't embarrass that out, like you couldn't have edited that shit out. And Tasha K, he was going to use it against you. Now, Nesto, here's the problem with your plan. The problem with your plan to use any information against anybody is that they are free and you are locked up. Tasha K could have possibly cheated on her husband. I don't know if that's true or not, Nesto. And honestly, Nesto, you don't know if it's true either. You just got this shit from Sonya, and we all know Sonya lies. But let's just say for shits and giggles tonight on a Monday night, I'll do it on Monday at the Native Tribe House. Let's just say that it's true. And let's just say you brought it up. Oh, you cheated too. All right. Here's what Tasha K didn't do. All right. Because I think if you're talking about what she did, I think it's also important to talk about what she didn't do. What she didn't do was take somebody's car and give them an ambulance that broke down on them while they were driving it and taking their son to school. She didn't do that. She didn't tell somebody to go and put their phone in the freezer and get naked so that they could get a job. She didn't do that. See, Nesto, it's also important to realize what she didn't do. Now, can you say that you didn't do all of those things as you yourself are a cheater, Mr. Pot calling the kettle black? I'm just asking, Nesto. I'm just asking. I don't know. But you seem awfully giddy about learning of somebody else's infidelity in their marriage. And I think that shit is hilarious. Again, not laughing at the charges, laughing at you. I'm just saying. A lady 747, my goodness. A lady 747 has been a member of the tribe for 6 months, y'all. This is her member milestone. She says none of his boys or Dion asked about the bigamy. Nope. They sure didn't. Speaks kind of loudly, doesn't it? It speaks kind of loudly. Miss HLS, my dialogue coach says it's Amalance. I'm sorry. I did throw the B in there, Ms. HLS. Please forgive me. I've been speaking properly all day. Sorry. Victoria says a righteous cheating felon. None of those words go together. How you gonna be righteous and cheating and a felon? All mixed up together, Nesto. That's kind of what you are, sir. It's kind of what you are. Thank you so much, Miss Principal, for the super chat. Says I refuse to let someone who needs permission to shower intimidate me. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Tasha K would have been perfectly fine if he had mentioned that. It wouldn't. You know what it would have done, Miss Principal? He already looked bad enough. If he would have known that and brought that up to Tasha K, it would have made him look even worse. Because now you're just being petty, and the only reason you're bringing it up is because you have those charges about bigamy and not being married. So it would have made him look extremely petty. If he would have brought that up. So you know what, Nesto, it's probably best that you didn't, But Miss Principal, I'm pretty sure that's Tasha K's attitude as well. I'm sure of it. But thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Jay Blake said, right, with all these women out here, he messes around with what nerves. Right. I mean, come on now, dog. Don't come across like that. Don't be that dude. Don't be that. Boys Nana says, Nesto, you had a whole wedding and weren't divorced. Right. Now, Tasha K didn't do that. Nesto. All right. So you are in zero position to judge anybody about virtually anything. I'm just saying. Dumbles Wimple says that's why Nesto and his homeboy have bad kidneys and floppy. The hell are floppy worms? The hell are floppy worms? I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Janetta says Sonya's lying. There's no way Tasha K cheated on that handsome, smart man. I don't know that much about Tasha K, honestly. I know she's from Florida. I keep up with all my Florida people, but I don't know nothing outside of that. So I don't know if she did. I don't know if she didn't. My Ty said he couldn't keep his side hand in her position. Right. She all over the place. Running around like a chicken with a head cut off. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's how chickens sound with their head cut off. Mm-hmm. Pre-Pony Waller Williams says, don't sleep. Dre was with the shits. He was entertaining, getting with Trisha, and he had a woman. I'm telling you, that's why I ain't never really fuck with Dre like that. I ain't never really fuck with him like that. I'm just saying. Oh, Miss Principal said gummy worms, a soldier that can't stand. Oh, that's what y'all talking about. Okay. I don't know why I ain't put that together, Miss Principal. I should have. Okay. All right. PW says, oh, she did once she admitted to. Okay. So she did that. All right. But see, PW, you know, again, Nesto having that information would mean nothing to Tasha K. Nothing to Tasha K. I promise it wouldn't. Let's listen to some more of this foolishness, though.
Tasha K cheated on her husband.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. If I had that, I got that information 20 minutes after we talked. Other than that, I would have went all the way in because she tried to goddamn play me like a little kid or something. You haven't taught me like that. They taught to everybody else and trick me.
Tasha K on her podcast after what's it called left, she told Miss Real Talk Bougie.
That bullshit.
Hold on, let me tell you what she said. She told Real Talk Bougie, Love Live, Lace Freight. I think those are the same people. Sylvia and Nyla, Grown Woman Vibe.
You do know this dude said love lies freights. Hold on, let me Dre is in the right position. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Dre, you know, some people, they don't have the right job or they're in the wrong position. Dre driving trucks is perfect. I am so glad this Negro ain't got to stand in front of nobody and talk. Oh my God. All he got to do is go up there, talk to the person that's over in the loading part of wherever he going. He get back in his truck. They let him know once everything is off the truck, close the doors, and he drives off. I'm so glad Dre ain't got to talk to niggas. Got to talk to people because this Negro sounds, hold on, y'all listen. Listen, this is so simple.
Sylvia and Nyla, Grown Woman Vibe.
Hold on.
Miss Real Talk Bougie.
That bullshit.
Hold on, let me tell you what she said. She told Real Talk Bougie, Love Live, Lace Freight. I think those are the same people.
Love Lies and Lace Freights. Okay. Fran, if you listening out here, Fran, I need you to come up with another channel. I know you got two, but I need you to come up with Love, Lies, and Lace Freights. And it can be about women who are truck drivers, okay? Some truck driving women's with lace front wigs. Now, I don't know where you're going to get the content from, but apparently Dre think that you got a channel called Love, Lies, and Lace Freights. Okay. All right. So Fran, if you get this, or if y'all get word back to Fran, just let her know that Dre has come up with an idea for her to come up with the channel Love, Lies, and Lace Freights. Dre, what the fuck is a lace freight? You see what I'm saying? Aren't we glad that Dre is not a trainer? See, because like my friend V. Lenore, she has that training experience, which means that V. Lenore has to know how to articulate and how to talk. Can you imagine him standing in front of a class of new trainees that just got hired, or doing a refresher training, and this nigga talking about some love, lies, and lace freights? Just think about it. He's in the right job, y'all. And I will give you that, Dre. I will give you credit for being in the right damn job. Well, the best you got to do is every now and then you got to pick up that damn CB and talk to somebody. I don't even know if they use CB technology, but you pick up your phone or whatever it is, you say a few words, you let them know that you're there, and that's it, Dre, because you don't need to be talking to niggas for long periods of time. That's right, Janetta, lace freights. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So it's just freight. We don't use S at the end no more. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, you know, okay. This is why I keep you around, Ms. HLS. You keep me straight on these words. Thank you. My Tony 72 say what he is saying. He has subscribed to all channels mentioned. He got all the notifications. He liked and described. He liked and you gotta like. You know what they say, Nesto? Don't forget, like and describe. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Sylvia and Nyla, grown woman vibe. She said, if y'all want me to get Dre, I get. Yeah, but I can't. I can't interview because I don't know what they think that. If they got me on their platform, I know they got to know that I'm not going to sit here and just dog you out and say you did this and you did this and you did that. So I don't know why they want to talk to me or what would they ask me. I can't do that.
Thing about an interview, Dre, is that you don't know. The thing about the interview, Dre, is that if there's a question that you don't want to answer, you don't answer it, Dre. Why are you such a bitch right now? Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to say Dre is a bitch. I'm saying that Dre is acting real bitch-ish. Like, you know, like, why are you pretending like if you go on the interview and they ask you a question that you got to sit there and go, he had the women in the back of the truck. Look, tell the interviewer that there are certain things you ain't going to talk about. You get on their show, you talk about the thing. If they bring up the thing that you said you weren't going to talk about, Dre, you just don't answer it. Damn. That's it. I don't know what they're going to talk about. I don't know what they're going to ask me. Of course you don't know that. Just answer the ones that, Jesus. The fact that he don't know this is very disturbing. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that he thinks that that's how interviews work is disturbing. Just say what the hell you want to say and don't say what you don't want to say. I promise it's that simple, Dre. I promise it is. Now, again, Dre, I know you're not very fond of me. You can't be. There's no way possible that you could be fond of me. But listen, just in case you want to come on the Native Tribe Show, I guarantee that we'll have a good interview, sir. We will have a good interview. It will be very entertaining. It will be very engaging. You will have a good time over here at the Native Tribe. So I know you're listening right now, Dre. If you want to come over here and explain to me why you don't sound like a bitch right now, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. I want to know what you're scared of. I really do. I want to know what you're scared of. Kyla K says, Dre seems like he'll do it for some money. Sonya will talk for free. Well, if he wants some money out of me, we ain't doing that. I could not see myself sending Dre no damn money to come talk to me. Nope. Miss Principal said, because he'll tell on himself. That's a possibility. That is a possibility. Ms. HLS said Dre looks like he smells like bacon. Now, here's the thing, Dre. Ms. HLS says that that she think you smell like bacon. Now, Dre, you can come on there and see. This is what I'm saying. Perfect opportunity. One of the first questions I would ask you, sir, because I've heard that you smell like pig's feet. Ms. HLS said bacon. That you when you sweat, there's like the bacon grease comes out your neck. I've heard all of these things, Dre, and we could clear all of that up in the first 5 minutes. I would say, Dre, what kind of cologne do you wear? See, and then I would straighten it all out. That's a sample question of what would happen if you came on my show and we did that interview. Just saying. See, it's all about clearing up the facts. We're trying to get our facts together, Dre. All right. We're trying to get our facts together. See, Rossi say you smell like pork chops. You could come in and you could set Rossi straight that you don't smell like pork chops. Damn it. You could. It's up to you. It's up to you. Aquarius Bay, I've heard that. I ain't make that up. That ain't me. I am Coco, said Native. How long could you talk to Dre without screaming at him? With him speaking, getting on your nerve. I am Coco. I would not scream at Dre. We would have a very cordial conversation, two brothers talking. We would we might have a little bit of a disagreement about his partner, but look, we would agree to disagree on some points, and then we would go our separate ways. I could do it. I could do it. I am Coco. I would. I'm just saying. Dimples Wumple said Dre wears a C. Okay, look, see, Dimples Wumple think you wear a C cup. All right, Dre. See, you could come on here and just clear all of this up, and let Dimples Wumples know if you do wear a bra, what size it actually is, because I'm betting on maybe a D. Shot Town Libra Mosaic, you can ask him how did he break the toilet. See, we could clear all of this up. Off of me says Dre wears jupe. My God, do they still make jupe? I haven't. Oh my God, jupe. Do they still make it though? For it? Like I haven't heard that in a while. Kingdom of Kush says Dre will do the interview for some Zaxby's nibblers. I'm not buying no nibblers for Dre. I'm not buying no nibblers for Dre. I'm not. Mm-mm. See, Taze them hoes say you smell like Ben Gay. Now that I can actually believe. I do believe. Not Gina Tay. Not Gina Tay, Sonya's boots. Sonya's boots said Dre smelled like Gina Tay. Oh my God. Gina Tay. Gina Tay. Oh my God. I haven't heard that in years. Dr. Charles is in the building. Hello, Dr. Charles. How are you? Not Gina Tay. What? Dr. Charles, when the last time you heard about Gina Tay? Oh my God. That is some shit. Jay Blake said, Nader, please give us a quick interview impression between you and Dre. I don't know what I would ask Dre. I really don't. I don't know if Dre would answer the questions directly. I don't know. I do know that I would ask him what kind of cologne he wear, because these people got him wearing Gina Tay and jupe. Some shit I ain't heard of in years. What about some Issey Miyake? Ms. HLS said they do. I've seen jupe still in stores. Wow. Do they still make Issey Miyake? I remember when Issey Miyake was out and everybody wanted to get some Issey Miyake. They thought that was like the best smelling shit. I got so tired of everybody wearing Issey Miyake. I was like, oh my God, wow, is everybody gonna wear it? Everybody gonna wear it? That was some shit. That was some shit. Major's wife says Bijan and cool water right off the People's Drugstore shelf. Man, Charlotte Strawberry said, can you write Dre another letter? I owe Nesto a letter before I owe Dre, but yes, Dre will get another letter. Major's wife said jupe is in Walgreens. Oh my God, it has gone all the way to Walgreens. Man, jupe, that used to be jupe, Issey Miyake. That used to be the two things that if you ran across a brother in the late 90s, early 2000s, they was going to have on some Issey Miyake or some jupe. That was the thing. That was the thing. I'm just saying. High karate. Truth is in me. That high karate. Oh my God, y'all bringing me back, man. Y'all bringing me back every time. Look, every time y'all mention one of these, I know how it smells. I can smell it. Like I can virtually smell it. Like, oh my God. Old Spice. Yup. Old Spice. Oh, not Brute 33. Anucci. I'm tripping, man. Y'all tripping. 80% Simo said cool water was my daddy's ish. Rest in peace. Yeah, cool water. Man, I can still smell all this shit. Obsession for Men. Yep. Shirley's divorce finally. Yep. Sure enough. Oh man. Brute by Fabergé. Yep. All them, man. All of them. So Dre, we would just ask you, Dre, like, do you wear any of these? Like, do you have high karate when you in the truck by yourself? I'm just saying. Let's listen.
No, you don't need to do that. You don't.
Because all of them want to interview me. Not real talk, booty, but a lot of them said, yeah, please call. We would love to interview Jay because they feel like I'm the closest thing to you, and I know some stuff. They want to interview me. But I can't. I don't know what they're asking. They'll be trying to put me on front street. That I can't dog my butt out no worse than they already dogged out. I don't know what they want to talk to me about.
Well, here's the thing. The truth is the truth. Listen, man, I ain't asked for this shit. I ain't had to be all this stuff. I'm in jail. You know, so I'm in jail. I ain't put nobody to go out there. These folks went out there and did that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So next it ain't gonna be everybody got to jump on the bandwagon. You know that. If you're selling real estate back in the day, white folks and one black man did, now everybody, I sell real estate. Oh, I do this and that. You know how they do. It's the same thing. So run down the hot real estate. You're hot real estate. So they got Sonya on there, and Sonya, I don't know what she said, but I know they tried to trick her, but she ain't got them one going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they pay for a hotel, all that shit to get down there. So I understand myself. Y'all that desperate to get a motherfucker on there to talk shit too?
Yeah, if they want to get the truth, oh yeah.
Yeah, they did all that. Pay for a hotel, pay for a plane ticket there and back and all that.
Well, I heard Tasha say that they flew her down now. She didn't say she paid for a hotel and all that stuff, but she did say we flew her down here. So I don't know. That ain't none of my business.
Yeah, they did all that. They did all that.
Okay.
Did all that. So I'm just saying, if you do decide to do that shit up, But you caught
Did you go? Did you go off on her?
I did.
When, okay, yeah, they got the phone call on the internet. You going off on her? I'm like, I don't know if I didn't know if it was staged or they put together or not. So when she answered the phone,
Dre, how would it be staged? See, this is another question. What all do you think the internet can do? Because I'm interested to find out how Dre thinks the internet works. Because when I listen to him, I'm under the impression that he has no idea how the internet fucking works. I do. How would it be staged, Dre? Are you saying that they gave Nesto a script that includes the words "I'm a motherfucking gangster, Tasha K"? Do you think that was staged, Dre? Really? That's what you think? It was. You didn't know if it was staged or not. That was a possibility. See, y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Yes, Dr. Trey, he hot real estate. Hot real estate. You know, we just the hottest thing on the internet since the Kardashians and Kanye. Just hot real estate. Wendy Shy. Man, Wendy Shy has been a member for 7 months. That's 7 months rocking with you, boy. I do appreciate that. April 30th. Can't wait. They make me sick. I know. April 30th is coming. Final plea. Final plea. Yes, indeed. But thank you for the member milestone, Wendy Shaw 73. Bridget Girl said, Dre, you sound clown. You do sound clown, Dre. You sound like a damn clown. Stop it. Stop it. Stop sounding clown. I am Coco said Nesto didn't get a script. He can't read. Right. You're right. He can't even read his own words. How you going to read something else? You remember I Am Coco when he was reading his own letter? Dear Mr. Craig Lewis, how are you doing, sir? Thank you so much for keeping me informed on what is going on with my cases. I noticed that you charging me $30,000 while my other lawyer was charging me $15,000. That is a $20,000. A $15,000, that is a $20,000 difference. That is for a murder bond charge. I would like to know how it is that I am being charged this amount of money, and you said it was a misdemeanor. That's how he read. That's how he read his own shit. How the hell he gonna read a script, Dre? Damn. How? Just tell me how. Shit.
everything you said, that was you talking.
That was me talking. Absolutely. It was not staged. It was not staged. Ain't nothing to be
So
staged.
you told her she got a motherfucking job to do and she need to deliver this message. That's what you told her.
I told her the truth. Don't be playing with that shit. And I know you be lying and you be chopping motherfucking stories up and shit. And she was laughing. I wasn't laughing though. I was dead for shit. No, don't play with my life like this. And I'm like,
Nesto, you didn't have to go on the show at all. This is the part I don't understand. They act like Tasha K was a requirement. It was not. Tasha K was completely an elective. It wasn't needed to graduate. It was an elective. Your required courses are in the courtroom, sir. That is where you are required to present information. You are required to speak when necessary. Tasha K was not a requirement. So all this about, you know, she messy and you know this and that, you ain't got to talk to her. What the fuck? Damn, you dumb. Damn you dumb. My. I'm just saying. Absolutely, Aquarius Bay. Absolutely. Kyla K says a little $200 flight is not a like for Tasha K. She makes thousands on YouTube. Right. So, yeah. So for all this about how she just did this and she called an Uber. Kyla K. She called an Uber for Sonya. Okay. An Uber. And Sonya was like, they call it Uber, but not the regular Uber. It's the black Uber. Yeah. See, it doesn't take much to impress that little half of that. The big black SUV is what they call for her. So they paid an extra $10. Okay. They paid an extra $10. Okay. Just so you know. All right. They went all out. They went all out. Let me see. Hold on. Wait, Major's wife has a birthday? Wait, am I seeing that right? Am I seeing that right? Major's wife, you got a birthday. You got a birthday and you out here hanging out with us on your birthday. Is that what, am I understanding that correctly, Major's wife? Everybody, because I don't have the fancy music like Legacy Moon does. Legacy Moon is way fancier than me. Okay. I don't have no music to play, but Major's wife, I want to wish you the most happy birthday. I hope that this is the happiest birthday that you have ever had, and I am so honored that you would be in here with the tribe on your birthday, Major's wife. So I hope you had a good one. I hope everything's worked out well. If you're celebrating at a later time, I hope that works out well. If you're celebrating for the whole month, I hope that this is nothing but a month of blessings for you. All right. Happy birthday to you, Major's wife. Looky here. Shay B has been a member for 7 months. 7 months with your boy. Thank you so much, Shay B, for the member milestone. Shay B says, correction, her name is Tasha K. You're right. She is indeed Tasha K. Specifically, I'm a motherfucking gangster, Tasha K. That's her name. That is her name. Chi-Town CPA says, Native, you really have morphed into Nesto. You sound exactly like him. Don't say I've morphed into Nesto. I got shit to do tomorrow, okay? I got shit to do tomorrow. I can't be Nesto tomorrow, okay? All right? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Let's listen to some more.
Oh, he don't like me. He don't like me. I ain't give a fuck about shit what that man like. They ain't got nothing to do with me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, they can't trick a man to know the truth now. So that ain't they just like the tongue around. So that's all that is. It just is. Yeah, that's
I bet you some folks sitting back that know us probably sitting back, they probably laughing. Oh my God, I know they probably laughing.
Well, first of all, bro, I didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for this yet. You were here doing your job and listening to your fucking music and shit. All I was doing just sitting back, chilling, one bar, nobody, running my little business, doing what I do best, what I like. And here I get caught up in a world spin. But it's going downhill now. And when the truth come out, it's gonna come.
You in a world spin, Nesto? You in a world spin? Is that like a whirlpool? The fuck is a world spin? See, I be asking y'all, like, this isn't rhetorical. I really want to know, do y'all know what a world spin is? What is a world spin, Dre, if you listening? What's your partner talking about? What is a world spin? Sonya Boo say, I don't know. The fuck is a world spin? Major's wife. Do you know what a world spin is? Because I see you put in what is a world spin, so you don't know what a world spin is. My Black is Beautiful said, no. Okay. Snowbird says, I would love to read Nesto's movie manuscript. Probably one run-on sentence with no punctuation. It's probably a bunch of stories that you ain't gonna be able to make out the handwriting. Now, I ain't never seen Nesto's handwriting, or have I seen his handwriting? I'm thinking there might have been something that I might have actually seen his handwriting, but I could only imagine that if he has to write a whole bunch of words, you ain't gonna be able to read them. Nope, Snowbird, you ain't gonna be able to read them. Nope. But I don't know what the hell is, I don't know. Hey, Tisha, do you know what a world spin is? Real, do you know what a world spin is? Okay, here we go. Ms. HLS said a world spin is when your head explodes. Boop, boop, boop. When your head explodes, Ms. HLS, it's got to be accompanied with boop, boop, boop. Major's wife said, was he trying to say whirlwind? I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to say. But when you say try, I ain't see no effort. That shit just came out. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, you got me going in circles. Yeah, I don't know Golden Pearl. I don't know if he know music like that. I don't know. Hold on, offer me. Oh, a tailspin plus a whirlwind is a world spin. Offer me, you're a little too good at this. Okay. You a little too good at this shit. Okay. Off of me. Tailspin in a whirlwind is a whirl spin. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. BN says his handwriting is pre-elementary. God dog it. He write with the fat pencils. BN. Remember the fat pencils, the big ass pencils? I bet Nesto got about 3 fat pencils in his cell right now. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. TD617 says the head exploding noise be taking me the fuck out. Well, sometimes, you know, when you explode your brain, boop, 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 that's the noise it makes. I'm not making this stuff up, okay? I am not making this up. Not at all. Not at all. But that's what it sounds like when your brain explodes. Okay? All right? My new smart. I love those fat rubber pencils. When they was big as hell. They was big as hell. You know, when you were a kid, everything looks huge, right? Them pencils used to look big as hell to me. I don't know. 80% CMO says Nesto can't have pencils. Well, I mean, maybe if they, I don't know. You're right. You're right. Damn, he can't even have pencils. What he wrote the script with, 80% CMOS? What he wrote the script with? My black is look. Wait, hold on. What you said? I wasn't ignoring you, V. Lenore. V. Lenore said I ignored her. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. What did I miss, V. Lenore? Damn. Native, please read like Nesto again. I didn't see that, V. Lenore. I didn't see that. Okay. But if you want to, I would gladly read like Nesto again. Okay. All right. He told Sonya that he had written a letter. Okay. And he wanted to read the letter. He said, don't react. Don't react. Just listen. Then he looked down at his sheet of paper and he said, hello, sir, Mr. Craig Lewis, sir. I just want to say that I appreciate you taking time to tell me about my cases and keeping me informed. You had charged me a lot of money for my case. You charged me $35,000. My other lawyer charged me $15,000. That is a difference of $15,000. That is a difference of 15, 20. That is a difference of $20,000. And I don't know why that you are charging me for a murder bond charge. That is what it costs for a murder bond. I also want to say that it is not my problem that you don't have the staff that you think that you need to represent me. You told me you had a full-fledged office, and it is not my problem that you need other supplies in order to represent me. And I don't, hold on, I can't read this. I can't read this other. I can't read this other. I don't rewrote this 50 times. I can't read the rest of it. I can't read the rest of it. I don't rewrote it 50 times. That what it sounded like. That what it sounded like. It is not my problem that you do not have what you need to represent me. I think that you should have everything that you need because you told me it was a misdemeanor and that I will be getting out very soon. Shady, that's how I'm doing it. That's that look, no, one Pepsi. Nesto was reading like Eddie Murphy playing buckwheat. That wasn't me. Okay. That wasn't me. I'm just saying. That boy was struggling with his own damn words. Okay. All right. Coffee's brewing. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry that you need a Tylenol. I'm sorry. Okay. The boy can't read. The boy can't read. Oh, yes, she do be it's the infamous Sylvia read like that too. Leaving out the S's and all. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. All right, y'all. We done been over Nesto's reading skills. I guess we'll listen to him talk some more.
And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. most remember I did tell you, them folks is just like them other folks that raising Canaan. I said that. Okay. Now they got them folks shit all out there. Now if you wanted, you don't need to deal with all that. Them folks got Sonya record out there. Got all her shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I heard that. I heard that today.
Yeah, they got all her shit out, and they got she was talking about she got shot, all that shit. And
Yep.
They got all, but she wasn't lying though. That's the problem. And it comes from we talking on a private conversation on the jail phone call. And then when she was talking to me.
Now, Nesto, I know you don't know what an oxymoron is, okay? But basically what an oxymoron is what you just said just now.
All that shit.
Yep.
They got all, but she wasn't lying though. That's the problem. And it comes from we talking on a private conversation on the jail phone call.
There is no such thing, sir, as a private conversation on a jail phone call. Jail phone calls are recorded, sir. Private, maybe you don't know what private means. Let's just go back. Let's take a few steps back, okay? Let's take a few steps back. Private, sir, means that no one else has access to listen. So if I am on my phone and I call someone else on my phone, there is an expectation of privacy because that is between me and the person who's on the other end of the phone. That's what privacy means. Now, just because you are talking to somebody, right, and it's just you and them on the phone, when that recording comes on and says this call may be monitored, are you following me, Nesto? Monitored, okay, means that it's no longer private. See, because you are a ward of the state, as they used to say. You are not free to have access to private calls anymore. So there is no such thing as a jail visit that's private unless it is between you and your attorney. There is the expectation of privacy, sir. So hopefully I was able to clear that up for you. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. Joanna AW says, do Dion's voice native, please, and thank you. I wouldn't let these busters know if I was doing bad, daddy. But my friend died. He got, you know who he was, daddy. You knew who he was. Daddy, he owned a tire shop and they came in and they robbed the whole shop and they killed him, daddy. But we raising money right now on GoFundMe for his address. It's rough out here, daddy. There is your Dion. Okay. There is your Dion. Okay. Why y'all got me making fun of Dion? He ain't even in this shit. Why is Dion catching strays tonight? Is it because it's Monday? Is that what we doing? I'm just saying. The boy ain't even on this call. And y'all got me making fun of him.
And then when she was talking to me, I was talking to her. You ain't never seen no jail call get leaked out like this here. Come on now.
It's not leaked out, Nesto. Again, let me throw some big words at you. The call was legally obtained through the Freedom of Information Act by the YouTube channel Phone Calls from Prison, Shay and her husband. So it was the key to the whole thing, Nesto, is that it was legally obtained. See, there is no leak when something is legally obtained. See what I'm saying? See, it's the difference between siphoning gas and pumping gas. Huge difference. See, leaked indicates that it was stolen, that there was some sort of evil done. Somebody may have even gotten paid, as Steve Harvey said so stupidly, right? Legally obtained through the Freedom of Information Act. Thank you, Shay and hubby over there at Phone Calls from Prison for doing such a thing. Okay. So I just wanted to clear that up, Nesto. There was no leak, sir. There was no leak, Steve Harvey. Okay.
That's it. But she wasn't lying. You know, some people be popping the flavor trying to make themselves feel good. she was not lying the whole time. And when they went to pulling that shit up, they see she wasn't lying. You see what I'm saying? And she don't look what she telling me what she done been through in her life. She don't look like that. And that's the part nobody said they didn't want to believe that.
You know, I was gonna skate right past this part, okay? I was, y'all. But you know, my day has been very trying. So listen, I was gonna skate right past this part, say Jay. Okay. Texas Toy, I was not gonna stop here. I wasn't. I was like, I'm just gonna let Nesto say this, but then I thought about it and I was like, no, we ain't gonna let this happen. We are not finna let him sit here and tell us and the world over here on Beyonce's internet that Sonya don't look like what she been through. Now I know that's a very cool thing to say. You know, I don't look like what I've been through, but I'm gonna tell you one person that looked like what she been through. This one. Butterscotch the Clown looks like what she been through. Now you can look at this picture and tell this heifer been through some things. Some people will walk around and they will shine and they will glow. They will have a spirit about them. They will come across as if they haven't done anything and nothing has happened to them in their life. But I want you to look at this right here on your screen. All right. I want y'all to look at this on your screen because when you look at this on your screen, you can tell this heifer has been through some things. As a matter of fact, if you look at her hair, okay, she's going through something currently. She's currently going through something. Now, little black boy, does she look like she'd have been through something? Yeah, I know, little black boy. I know. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, all right, I got you. Does she look like she been through some things in this picture? Now, Nesto just told that lie about how she don't look like she been through what she'd have been through, but I promise you, I got empirical evidence. I got empirical evidence. See, like right now, it looked like on this picture, she been through a car wash. You see what I'm saying? Now, she looked like she been through a car wash because it took off the sides. You know, those roller brushes, they're very powerful. And it looks like some powerful roller brushes came across the side of her head and just yanked it all out. The siding is gone off the house. See, and more empirical evidence, y'all. It looked like she'd been through some things, looked like she's going through some things right now. As this picture was snapped, Butterscotch the Clown was trying to make sure that the butterscotch didn't fall out of her mouth. This Butterscotch the Clown. Nesto, I have to disagree with you as I always do, sir. She looks like she'd been through a lot. Okay? It looks like, yes, Trina, too, the siding has come off the house. All right? And the roof is barely holding on. But the siding has definitely come off, okay? No, Shady. She is the first pancake because she said that the first pancake is fucked up. So we're going to call her the first pancake. Yes, she is. Nah, she ain't the pancake you keep. Not at all. She the one you hand over to the dog. Okay. Dr. Charles says, I will never understand why he is so smitten with her. What beauty does he see in her? That is his fetish, Dr. Charles. When we go back and we look at the charges that Nesto Williams has, one of those charges is CP, children between the ages of 11 and 13. And guess what? Guess what age, Dr. Charles, he tells her she looks all the time? 12. Yes, that's right, 12. So yes, Dr. Charles, what he sees in her is his fetish. That's what that is. That is what that is. Yep. I am a blueberry says not Butterscotch the Clown. You didn't know that was Butterscotch the Clown? See, my friend V. Lenore said, look, she's trying to keep some butterscotch in her mouth right here. See? Right? And since that's what she's doing, and also when she talks, I am a blueberry muffin. When she talks, she sounds clown. So why not make her Butterscotch the Clown? Butterscotch the Clown. And that's the voice that she makes whenever she does parties and shit. Okay. Butterscotch the Clown, here to entertain you kids. Nesto's innocent. Nesto's innocent. Nesto is getting railroaded. Let me make some balloon animals, kids. Butterscotch the Clown. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's exactly what that is. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure you probably see what she look like now because she probably got out there. However, it is what it is.
They showed her on the interview when she went up in the studio.
Yeah. So to me, for a person that's brave enough to sit here and put their life on the line for an innocent person like that, man, I can't do them. I take my hands off to that shit. But I told somebody, hey man, one of the phone calls I had with my other partner, you know what he said? Oh man, I don't know what to say, man. It's just so hard to defend you.
It is.
I said, listen, man.
It is. If the roles were reversed and it was me and them, and I had you caught up in this while you had friend with your life, sitting there working your job 9 to 5, couldn't have. I got you all over the way. You got to reverse it, you understand.
Right. But see, one thing about me, how I'm cut different. I see how motherfuckers get fucked up. I see how I've been around a long time, so I know how to see. I know how to adapt to new society. I ain't just stuck in the goddamn 70s and 80s.
Okay, I got that. You know how you cut. And I'm not saying that I have the issue of something good. That's fine. But all over the internet so everybody can hear, I ain't used to that. I've never had that. I've never experienced that. This is new to me.
Okay, I ain't either.
Dre, it's because the internet wasn't around when you was running around doing shit. See, unlike your partner, you stopped going to jail and shit, okay? Unlike your partner, you learned what's called, I don't know, a lesson. So yeah, you're not going to be used to it. He should be, though, because he has been committing crimes during the internet era. So I don't know why all this is new to him. You know, I think maybe because it wasn't the YouTube era, but listen, things changed, Dre. Things change, you know, and that's where we are right now. Okay. So get used to it. I mean, obviously you still talking to him. Obviously. I'm just saying. Pre-pointed Waller Williams say, what about the 90s? Yeah, I mean, look. Technology has changed. And it continues to evolve even right now in 2025. We're able to do things now that we weren't able to do in 2019. Dre, come on, man. You're not used to this because you stopped committing crimes. Dr. Charles said he is so perverted. How did he hide that from Shirley for so long? That sociopath tendency, that he's a sociopath. He knows what to say to who, when, and how, Dr. Charles. He switches it up. And we have literally on these calls seen him go from one demeanor with Shirley to another demeanor with Earl Lamont Dunbar. Then he straddles the line when they're both on the phone at the same time. I mean, if there's anything that Nesto has mastered, he's mastered not letting anybody know exactly who Ernest Williams is, even though they say he's nasty. Easy to hide when you practice, Dr. Charles. Easy to hide when you practice. I am a blueberry muffin, says. You sound like my sister. My black is beautiful. I don't know what that conversation was. Okay. I'm just saying. Texas Toy said, I'm tired of his cuckabur ass. Well, trust me, them cuckaburros going down the road very shortly. Just give it some time, Texas Toy. Give it some time. It ain't gonna be phone call from jail in a little while, Ernesto Williams. You know, they say you're nasty.
57 years old. I'm just going to be honest with you now. Now, if you would have prepped me for this, and if there was a movie role or something, and you think this is what's going to happen, that would have been different. But one day that I'm just talking to you on the phone, then, like I've been vending you for, how long have you been friends? I've been saying 30, 35 years. How long have you been friends?
32 years, sir. 32.
Okay, 30. So I've been talking to you the same way for 32 years.
Absolutely.
Speaking my mind. Now, I didn't know this particular time last year, me speaking my mind was going to be all over the internet. You didn't prepare me for that one.
I didn't know it my damn self. And you know, if I knew.
But Dre, stand on business and stop whining and complaining. Stand on business like a grown man that you claim to be. Stand on business. If you got something on your mind, it should not matter with me, V. Lenore, Legacy Moon, Unfiltered Doll, Houston Foodie, Vic to the Veil, Fran, Nyla. It shouldn't matter what none of us got to say if you stand on business, bruh. Speak your mind. Stop whining and complaining. You scared of all of us? You scared of all of us. Because you can't speak your mind now because we gonna hear it. See, a real true G, see, if y'all want to talk about the G code, I know all about it. See, a real gangster, a real nigga, a real whatever you want to call yourself being out here, right? A real man, okay? That's what you claim you are. I heard you. And if that's what you claim you are, then stand on business. Say it with your chest. Stop being scared. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of you whining about the internet and can't say this and can't say that. Say what's on your mind, Dre. Ain't nobody stopping you, sir. Ain't nobody stopping you. Nana, I just get tired of him whining about, I can't say this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You sound like a 5-year-old, bruh. You sound like a 5-year-old that forgot his lines at the Easter speech. Mommy, I don't know what to say. I forgot my lines. I forgot what I'm supposed to say, Mommy. That's how you sound, Dre. And I don't care if you hear it. I don't care if they tell you I said it. You sound like you're 5 out here. I ain't never heard nobody cry and complain about some shit that they can't talk like they want to talk, and ain't nobody stopping you from talking. I'm just saying. Golden Pearl, I don't bite mine. I don't bite mine. You know, I'm fully aware that there's people out there that'll take what I say and take it back to the people, and they know certain people or whatever. I'm aware of that. But see, I don't come out here with y'all and say, I don't know what to say, because if Sylvia see that I put her picture up, or if Sonya know that I talked about her, then it's going to be all. I don't do that. No fucks given over here. None. Because see, that's how I live my life. That's there's a lot of perks to being a grown man. And one of the perks to being a grown man is that you say what you want. See, when you're a grown man, you ain't got to hide nothing from nobody. I ain't got to lie to nobody. I ain't got to hide nothing from nobody. So, Dre, I just need you to just man up and stop whining on these calls, okay? Because we already got to deal with Nesto whining on the calls about why he can't get out. Shit. We already there. I'm just saying. Let's listen to some more.
All right, God damn, boy. Woo.
Hold on. If I knew, bro, I would have prepared you. If I knew, but I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know I was gonna be here this long. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know none of this shit was coming. Yeah, not at all. And what really hit me in the head is saying the
80% CMOS. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The first goddamn lawyer had this motherfucker here and got a white boy off a ridiculous homicide, ran off of the random ambulance and crashed straight head on and killed 2 fucking people and got this motherfucker off. Ain't did not one day in jail. That shit hit me so fucking high last week, man. I say, wow, black man ain't got no motherfucking chance. Not at all.
Oh, the person he got out was white?
Yeah, he was white boy. Driving a fucking ambulance high on weed.
Whoa, Nesta. Let me tell you the difference between you and a lot of these cases that you like to cite. A lot of these cases that you like to cite is, you got to look at, first of all, each case has its own merits. Okay. And I think any lawyer will tell you that. Just because a crime has been committed, you don't know a lot of the circumstances behind said crime. You don't know whether there was witnesses, whether there was a technicality, whether somebody's legal rights were violated. There's a lot of things that you don't know about a crime, Nesto, when you just look at it on the surface and say that the white boy got out and you still in jail. Now, what we do know about you, Nesto, is that you have an extensive criminal history. You also have failure to appear. And let me tell you one thing that a judge hates to see. They hate to see when a defendant has failure to appear. It irks their nerves. Okay? Thank you, 80% CMOS, 19 cycles. In Georgia. Now, they ain't that, look, that, let's be clear. He has 19 cycles in Georgia, right? One in Kentucky, one in Arizona, and he's wanted in California, okay? So let's be perfectly clear about that. So, Nesto, when that judge look and see that failure to appear, and he looks at your extensive criminal history, a lot of it violent, Sonia, he does have some violent crimes there. I'm sorry, Nesto, you don't know what them other people going through, and honestly, it ain't none of your business if we gonna be completely real about it. It's none of your business what anybody else or how they got out. What you got to worry about is what's happening with you, because each case is handled on its own merits, sir. So the merits of your case and the merits of somebody else's case are obviously not going to be the same. So you're not really making the case that you think that you're making when you tell these stories, because there's a lot that you leave out. Okay. Beanne says, Native, do you remember watching the cartoon Scooby-Doo when they capture the ghost and remove his hat? No one was there. That's who Nesto is. He's every character he's invented from movies. So that is a really, 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 really good way. That was a really, really, really good way to put that. Honestly, that is good. That is good. Chi-Town CPA said, "Oh, Native, I see your chest hairs. You said that with your entire chest out. Look, let me tell you something. That's one of the benefits. Now, there are a lot of benefits to being a man. I ain't gonna lie. There are. One of the main ones, though, if you are a man, once you get to a certain age, you ain't got to lie to nobody. You ain't got to try to impress nobody. And you damn sure ain't got to be scared of nobody. That's one of the peak benefits. I don't know what generation Dre came from, but I'm not from that generation where you got to be scared that somebody's going to hear your voice all on the internet. Now, I did say somebody said that he got women out there. Okay. Now, I will say this to you, Dre. If that's how you're set up, then you don't need to have multiple women out there. If you're set up like that to where what you say on the internet is going to get you canceled in the eyes of some of these women, then that seems like a selection problem for you, Dre. I'm just saying. You need to get somebody that's going to stick with you. You need to, at your age, you don't need no half and halves. You don't need nobody that's gonna flip flop on you. You need something solid, Dre, at your age. I'm just saying. That way you can say whatever you want to and get it off your chest. You ain't got to be worried about all that. But yeah, that is one of the perks. Okay, one of the perks. That's just how it is. Say says, how many people wake up knowing they have to check to see if they have warrants out? Like, come on now. Shirley actually said to him, he knows he's supposed to check every day. What the fuck? Yeah. There is a sign, right? There is a sign. I'm just saying. Absolutely. Pre-proner Waller Williams says, I'm going to ask Sonya. AK's POV says, I would ditch Dre if he had a friend like Nesto. Exactly. I mean, it tells a lot about the man, right? It tells a lot about him. You can tell a lot about a man by how many friends, or not how many, but the type of friends. What type of people do you hang out with? You know, that you think that their behavior is acceptable, because that's what it is. When you hang out with people, you are accepting their behavior. Yep. Might want to think about that, Dre. Might want to think about it. My Black is Beautiful says, what are cycles, Native? Years? No, cycles is how many times, so basically when they call it cycles, because you go through, you're arrested, you're indicted, you serve time, you get out. So it's a cycle. So he cycled through the system 19 times. This, of course, will be time number 20, but this time the cycle doesn't appear that he's going to actually cycle out. He's going to just remain in the spin cycle. So no, it's the number of times he's been arrested. Mm-hmm. Yep. And gone through and gotten back out. Yep. That's why they call it the cycle. All right. Let's listen to some more.
Crashed into the goddamn the people and killed him. Head on. Ran him head on. Got him in the preliminary hearing and got the case dismissed. I said, man, I've been sitting here almost 2 fucking years. This shit is crazy. But anyway, I apologize again. Sir.
You ain't got to apologize. It's okay. I guess that's what friends do when they ride or die.
Yeah.
When they in it for the good or the bad. This too shall pass. Your favorite word. It'll blow over. A couple more months from now, I'll be a thing of the past. They won't know who Dre is, what Dre doing or not. I'll still be doing the same old. I just can't give them nothing to talk about no more.
You can't give us nothing to talk about, Dre? You can't give us nothing to talk about. Okay, let me tell you why that's not true. Because I myself, Native Tribe, I went to the phone calls from Prison Channel. And on March 1st of 2025, you ain't gonna give us nothing to talk about, Dre? On March 1st of 2025, you called Ernesto Williams. You know, they say he nasty. The one that does not have much to do with his kids, and his kids don't have much to do with him. I don't care what you say, Infamous Sylvia. This man is who you decided to call and vent your frustrations with your son, all right? Or he called you. I don't know how this shit happened. But you have a problem with your son, and on a recorded line, you decided to vent all your son business, all your business on the recorded line. Now, that recorded line and that recorded phone call was legally obtained by the YouTube channel Phone Calls from Prison. Shout out to Shay and her husband. Which at that point, because Shay is so generous with what she does, we were able to review and listen to and dissect, as you like to say, everything that's a part of your business that has to do with your son. So yes, you did give us something to talk about, like the song say, okay? All right. And I know in December 6th of 2023, you did not know that there would be a call on March 1st of 2025, sir. But there was, and we talked about it, and it was your business. And we were able to do that because you put your business on a recorded line after on December 6th, you said you weren't going to do that. I'm just saying. AK's POV has been a member for 2 months. That means you've been rocking with your boy for 60 days. Says Nesto and Dre remind me of Timon and Pumbaa. That would be the other two. That would be Infamous Sylvia and Lil Rat. Okay. Lil Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. Okay. All right. That's them. That's them. But yeah, I get where you're going with that, AK's POV. Thank you so much for the member milestone. I do appreciate that. Jay Blake says, so Dre, no matter what your friend do, you gonna stand by him. Exactly. I'm just saying.
Well, no, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I just know now if I got something I need to say to you, I can't say it to you on the phone now because they're gonna take it and get it, and they're gonna dissect it, and they're gonna play it back and do commentary, and they're gonna laugh about it. So I can't.
But why do you care, sir? Is what I'm really trying to understand. Are you that sensitive, Dre? Dre, not OG. Dre, come on, Dre. You are OG. OGs don't care about that. Come on, man. If I say they're going to laugh at me. Yeah, we going to laugh at you, Dre. We are. You know why, Dre? Because you're funny. You're funny, dude. You are funny, homeboy. You are funny. We laugh at the things you say and how you say them, right? We laugh at, look, let me show y'all something, man. Dre, when you get on the call, this is who you sound like, okay? This man right here is Uncle Remus. The name of the movie was Song of the South, okay? All right, Dre, when you start talking and laughing, I am waiting, like anticipating you breaking out in zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. I am. You ain't did it yet, but damn it, I feel like it's coming, all right? You sound runaway slavish, sir. So yes, we are going to laugh at you. It doesn't matter whether you speak your mind, whether you're trying to remind Nesto that they say he nasty. I don't know why you would do that to your friend. What they call you, Nestos? What they call you, Nestos? They call me Nasty Nestos. See, we laughed at that, Dre. We're still laughing at that shit. To this day, it's still funny, sir. Damn it, man. Just don't tell me you this sensitive, Dre. Don't do that. Not OG. You can't be an OG and be this damn sensitive. You just can't. Okay? Shit. Snowbird say him a sensitive little butterball. See how they making fun of you, Dre? See, Dre, you caused this. You caused us to do this. This is what you caused, okay? For some shit I ain't even do. They say I'm Nasty Nesto. What they call you, Nestos? What they call you, Nestos? Dre, one of them people get excited, he can't get them words out. He can't. Dre get excited, he can't get them words out. He can't. Let's listen.
And if I want to, if you piss me off, I can't do it no more. I can't do it. So you really can get away with anything. I can't say nothing until you get out here. Because if I say it, my voice gonna be on the internet.
And it's everywhere.
Y'all hear Dre checking Nestos? They love it. 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 I'm like, oh my God, I can't have a conversation with my buddy. But it's okay. It's funny too now that I think about it. It is. It's funny.
Wow. Well, yeah, well, they just keep, let them just stack it up, you know. Let them just keep stacking it up. And, you know, one thing I do know is for sure, it's coming. Time's coming, and I will be released, and it's coming. That's it.
Right.
So,
see, you like that attention. See, I don't care for that attention. I'm behind the scenes person. I don't have to be in the front like that.
Well, I don't like, it's not that I like no attention. That's not the problem. I like the truth. I like to tell the truth. I like the facts, and I like the motherfucker egg on motherfucker face just sitting here lying the whole time. I like that shit. That's what I like. I told you, motherfucker, I told you just what it's gonna be. And you look sad. See, I like that. That's what I like. I like that. Yeah.
Mm.
So
hold on. Wait. Nesto, we look sad? You like to make us look sad? That what you said? That what you said? We look sad. We on this side. We look sad. That's what you're saying. Okay, this little crumb snatch on the screen right here look pretty sad, Nesto. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying, because I don't think. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just do it. Let me just double check. Since this has been going on, my tie, have you looked sad, boys? Nana, how about you? Have you looked sad? I'm just curious. Tanya B here. Have you looked sad? Pre-Pony Waller Williams, during this entire time, have you looked sad? Because see, that's what Nesto like. He don't like the attention. He just like for all of us to look sad. He wants us to look sad. Sad. My Tony 72, have you looked sad? I don't think so. Okay. Pre-Pony Waller Williams, you ain't look sad. Okay, because that's what Nesto like. He like, my black is beautiful, said in the hell. No, I ain't look sad. I don't remember you looking sad. Okay. All right. Now, Dr. Charles, have you looked sad? Jet Black Straight, what about you? Have you looked sad? Golden Pearl. Have you looked sad from 2022 to right now for this case? Have you looked sad? Donna Misha the RN says, hi, peeps. I'm late. Dang it. That's okay, Donna Misha the RN. I just have one question for you, Donna Misha RN. I see you just coming in, just getting comfortable. If you going to put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. But Donna Misha the RN, let me ask you this. Nesto says he likes for us to look sad. During this entire debacle, have you looked sad, Donna Misha the RN? I'm just wondering. Ms. HLS said, let me practice looking sad. Yes, that's right. Because when that truth come out, you're going to look sad with egg all over your face. Okay? Hey, let's talk about it all. Says not at all, laughing quite a lot. As have I. Been having a good time, Nestos. Been having a good time. All right. Now this thing, this little hood rat on the screen right now, though. This little hood rat I got on the screen right now, y'all, looks a little sad. looks a little sad. I'm just saying. Montage said I've been laughing. We have been laughing this entire time. Your antics, your speech, it has all kept us very, very, very entertained, Nesto. All right, you got to know that. Okay, so we are going to keep up the shenanigans. Oh yeah, well, Donna Michi says, yeah, I'm sad he's not been sentenced yet. Okay. Yeah, well, that's what Nesto wants you to do. So don't do that, because Nesto like it when you look sad. Now, I am, anticipating him being locked up. But Donna Michi, Ariana, I understand that is very sad. That is very sad. Okay. New Start 1971 says, why does her eyebrows look like they've been drawn with puffy paint? What you know about puffy paint? What you know about puffy paint? Goodness gracious me. You're right, PW. Being late is, that's why I say you're not late. You're present. You are here. I appreciate you being here, Donna Michi, Diane. I really, really do. Let's listen to some more.
It is what it is. One thing I tell you, them higher folks out there, they're gonna eat because they know about how to move that money around. It's about the money. I told you that too. I told you that. So any bad publicity is money. It don't matter if you go ahead and feed the homeless 1,000 times. They don't give a fuck about that, sir. Not at all. Not at all. This is not their society. And I definitely have realized that, period. Yeah. Can't let your heart get in the way, because ain't nobody got no heart no more. They want to be talking that shit. Amen. Amen. How you doing? Amen. Everything you put at.
So, Nesto, when were you able to independently verify what Nyla says? It sounds to me like you are simply repeating something that you heard Sonya say. Now, Nesto, you know, that's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous to repeat shit that you don't know shit about. But it just sounds like on this call that you are referring to Nyla, somebody that you've never laid eyes on because you don't have access to the YouTube in the jail. Now, how you know Nyla say amen unless that little thing on the screen right there, I calls her Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. How you gonna sit up there and listen to this little buster about what the hell is going on the internet? Huh? Huh? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. So you're gonna sit up there and speak with authority on the internet that you don't have access to. Is that what we're doing? That's what we're doing. Okay. All right.
I really want to get nasty and talk nasty, like, just sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. You ain't got shit going on. You ain't.
Somebody in. So wait, hold on. So Nesto, are you going to say that to somebody that's in the jail with you? Because damn it, man, if somebody is not in jail and you are in jail, they have a lot more going on than you do, sir. And you don't even know Nyla. Where you gonna say it to her at? Huh? You gonna join? You gonna become a member? You gonna become a part of the Blue Heart Gang? Is that what you gonna do, Nesto? How you gonna get the message over to her? How you gonna get the message over to her, smart guy? Huh? My Tony 72 says almost 3 years, and all you look forward to is Spock look like a visit and answer his calls. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like he gonna just tell Nyla, right, to sit down and shake, so he can say that he got nasty. Sir, you have CP charges, sir. We already know that you can get nasty. You have nothing else to prove on that front, all right? You had sex with this, okay? We already know that you can get nasty. You don't have to prove it to us, all right? It's not necessary, okay? You got horny enough to want to have sex with this, okay? So trust me, Ernesto Williams, they say you're nasty, and the reason they say you nasty is because you thought this looked good, all right? So no, you don't have to prove that you can get nasty. We got the proof already, sir, okay? All right? Again, everybody, he got horny when he saw this. I just want y'all to see. Because he said I could got nasty. No. We know you can get nasty. We know that you can get nasty, sir. We know. Okay? You don't have to prove that to us. You don't have to prove that to us. You definitely don't have to prove it to Nyla, okay? All right? Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Got that established. Let's move on.
Ain't got no motherfucking job sitting on that motherfucking internet 24/7. They ain't for them goddamn coins. That's it. Inflation too high. You got to keep some shit on. That's all it is. Yeah. So it's okay. I ain't taking nothing personal. I mean, I respect whatever you got to say to me. I always have. That ain't going to change. Shit. You got to have somebody goddamn. Somebody tell I love you, and then they tell you love you, and really don't give a fuck about if you're really about if you're going to come in this direction. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. You got to take this shit the way it comes. So it is what it is. And the way you talk, I got to respect your action. The way your action is thorough. So I don't give a fuck about what them folks talk about. At the end of the day, I can get out here right now and be living in a motherfucking tent. That what happened to motherfuckers that get up so high and then they get broken down. They go sit in a fucking tent city and be like, nobody don't love me no more. No one care about me no more. Then they go to talk about nobody giving no opportunity anymore. Then they start got to have a nerve breakdown and want to kill themselves. Just like that black dude and that white dude on that Good Morning show. Nigga talking about he want to take some pills and drinking alcohol because he lost his job. Man, fuck a damn job. I'm finna lose my freedom out here. They talking about a job and a white girl. Man, fuck that shit. These motherfuckers are weak as a motherfucker. They ain't talking about that shit. They ain't talking about that. So it is what it is. This shit is hotter than Young Thug. Well, at least a nigga try to get niggas out of jail who can't afford to get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? These the niggas will give him back. They don't talk about that shit. They try to make him like he goddamn New Jack City or some damn body. That shit crazy. But they letting the white folks out. Letting them out, bro. Letting them out. So, yeah. Keep doing you, sir. They're just trying to put the picture with the boys, man. Trying to see. That's all
they don't done that. They have done that.
They don't put the real pictures. Not
no you old. They got the pictures off the internet. They got the pictures at the wedding. They got us at the wedding getting out the out the Rolls Royce. They got all that. They got the device pictures. They got a clip picture now. Ain't no mystery no more. They got it.
Okay.
They got the wedding. They got the wedding pictures posted up, Ernest.
Okay.
So they got the pictures. They got me the best man with the they got me, the son, and me with the gray line. That is right there.
Okay.
Dealing with your ass, I tell you.
Hey, well, here's the thing.
Yep. They ain't got to put a picture no more. They don't win a guy. They don't win all on your page and got them.
Okay, and guess what? They ain't bad. They ain't bad. They ain't doing no bad.
No, they ain't said nothing about the pictures. They ain't said nothing bad about the pictures. They just don't like you. But they don't do their homework.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. It's amazing.
And I guess they trying to understand me and your friendship. That's all.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. They ain't got to like me. They don't like what that.
They don't like you.
Yeah,
they don't like you. Ain't no got us. They don't like you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I told you that last one. They don't like you.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we don't. Not at all, Dre. Not one little bit. Not one little bit do we like this Negro on the screen. Not at all. Not at all, Dre. You told him the truth on that one. We don't like this nigga not at all. Not at all. Nope, sure don't.
Well, I don't want him like me. I don't want him like me because if he fake.
Good, Nesto. Good, because we don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that's what they saying now. Now when you get out, and I don't know what the future might hold, and you pull up and you don't got yourself together, and you give them back to the community, and you offer them a job, they might sing a different song. You know how they go.
No, that's not how that works, Dre. And here's why it doesn't work that way. if he gets out on a technicality, if he gets out because of a procedural error, if he gets out and he has actually done these things that he is being accused of, Dre, he will be outcasted. Okay? If he gets out, he did these things, Dre. So no, we not gonna like him because we heard I Am Hazel's story. And I Am Hazel's story has nothing to do with him getting out. It proves that he is the piece of shit, whether he's in there or not. So that's not how that works, Dre. It's not going to work where we're going to be like, oh, yeah, you know, he did all that fucked up shit and had them animals and kids and shit in them pictures and he touched them people and never got divorced from them. Why? Oh, but we like him now because he's at a soup kitchen handing out plates. That's not how that works, Dre.
I don't know.
I do. That's right. I mean, I don't want to like me. Fuck them. I don't give a damn. Like
My damn partner, boy, I tell you the truth. I've never in my life thought so, boy. I'm so glad my mama don't know how to. They ain't got no TikTok and no damn no TikTok account or no Facebook account where she can search the internet and she can hear her son. Oh my God!
Damn.
Not to say I'm looking for somebody in the churches to bring her the phone and say, "Miss Lady, is this your phone?"
Damn.
Yeah. She be trying to do a little something on her little prepaid phone, but boy, I'm so glad she ain't got no account. And this thing popping up, but she can see it. I don't feel like trying to explain that to my mother.
I don't blame.
And I'm trying to keep your name.
But the way you remedy that, Dre, the remedy to this whole situation with you and your anxiety on what the internet gonna say about you, the way that you do, you just stop hanging out with people that are like this. You stop calling people that are like this your friend. We have a choice on who we are friends with, right? We don't have a choice on our relatives. So see, Dion's in a different boat than you, Dre. Dion didn't have no damn choice. But see, you have a choice. If you don't want your mama to hear what you're saying on the internet and who you saying it to and about, then Dre, get you another doggone friend. That's all I'm saying. Get you another friend that don't go to jail all the damn time, Dre. Damn. If it's that important to you that you keep up a squeaky clean image with your mother, and you don't want your mother to hear you all on the internet talking to this clown about the clown shit that he's done. If that's what you want, Dre, then Dre, get you some old doggone friends. It is possible. All right. You ain't got no trucking buddies. You ain't got no trucking buddies, Dre. Some dudes that just ride trucks like you. No, you ain't got that. Damn. You might want to get that. Yeah, you might want to get that. I'm just saying, y'all. It don't make no sense that your mama can't watch the internet because you scared that she gonna find out that you up here with this clown. Just saying, get you some better friends.
It's far away possible from this situation. She knows, but she don't know in detail. But she know I don't want to talk about, so she don't ask me no questions.
Right.
And I tell my sister, because my mother know a different side of you. You know, from all them years of coming over, eating dinner, sitting down in the living room, eating sweet potato pie, greens. I don't want her to get caught from all that.
Right, and she shouldn't, because she got to keep this. She know what's going on. She has a good spiritual feeling what's in front of her. So.
Adores Aaliyah since '94 says Dre sure is quiet now. When's the last time Dre called? And that's still, according to phone calls from prison, it was March 1st of 2025. Yes. So we did cover that call, and yeah, it came out. So yeah. He talked about his business on the internet, which he said he wasn't gonna do, but he did that.
Yeah. So I'm okay. I'm good. Wow. Damn. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you a paper. Yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank
Boy,
God.
I'm surprised your son ain't called me.
Hey, I don't know what he's doing right now. I tried to call him, but I guess he
He's
got.
probably enjoying his birthday. Let him enjoy. If today is his day, you'd be doing the same thing as you was like it was on your birthday.
Yeah. I probably would.
You'd probably be down there on that water somewhere.
I know. I definitely would. I sure would. I sure would. But it's okay. Damn, this shit crazy. This shit crazy, man.
You keep saying it's crazy. What you mean it's crazy?
I can't talk like I want to talk, cause boy, if I talk like I want,
you can just do know that it's gonna get played back on YouTube. If you don't care nothing about it being played on YouTube, say what you got to say.
Yeah.
If you always say you don't give a fuck, go ahead.
I don't, because I know it's going on me. So you're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right.
It's out there now. It is out there now, and then you can do about it.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Y'all, we have made it through another. Shout out to Phone Calls from Prison. Shay, keep doing what you're doing over there, you and your husband. The Phone Calls from Prison channel is where we get this material. If you are not subscribed over there, if you're not checking them out, you know, sometimes it's good to check them out without the commentary, and then come over to one of our channels, one of our lovely channels, and we will go over what we heard. Sometimes that's helpful. So yeah, shout out to Shay, Phone Calls from Prison. Shout out to the Notorious Native Tribe Mod Squad. Thank you, ladies, for handling everything behind the scenes. I do appreciate you so much. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't I didn't know if I was gonna do this today, but I came back and decided to spend some time with the fam anyway, despite how I felt. Just wanted to make sure that I was here to entertain you all. So thank you all for being there for me. I appreciate that. Thank you for making this night a little bit better. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. Shout out to everybody that hit the PayPal. Okay. Delicate Dell, I see you. Thank you. Thank you for everybody that hit the Cash App. Everybody that did a super chat, super sticker. All right. I appreciate all of you all in supporting this channel, all the member milestones. I cannot believe that I have members that have been with me for 7 months. My goodness. Thank you all for sticking with me. I appreciate that. Thank you all for helping this channel grow more than I ever thought it could or would. I mean, this is literally a dream come true. Check out some of the merch. I did drop some shirts in today. I got to fix one of them, but I got some shirts that I did drop in today. You can go to nativetribeshop.com. That is nativetribeshop.com. All right. Check out what I got over there. And you'll get something back for your support over there. Tomorrow is going to be Tribe Tuesday. Okay. Got to check with my friend Vila North, see what we're doing. But I will definitely be doing something tomorrow. So you all will see me tomorrow. Yes, indeed. But thank you so much for just being here tonight and being who you are. I appreciate you so much. I really, really do. All right. And that's all I got for you. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. Yes, you. Yes, you. You are beautiful. You are loved and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that. Not even you. All right. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate you rocking with me tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.